Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
How's everybody doing?
Excellent. How about everybody else?
I am both excited and scared to see how this is going to go.
I heard a rumor we're gonna die, so I'm not doing so great.
I just tweeted that I think we're all gonna die, so
Listen, it's gonna be spicy. Could be deadly. Gonna be great. You are all beautiful, wonderful humans, no matter what happens this session. And I love you.
We're
dearly.
totally dying.
yeah, we're definitely.
So when the DM gets that complimentary, you know you're fucked.
You know, when the DM chats in your private chat saying, "Just don't die."
Just don't
Yeah,
die.
right? It's easy. It's easy, guys. It's easy, everybody. Tonight,
Hey,
just don't die.
just don't die.
And I've realized this is our penultimate episode. So
What a great
No, this
penultimate
is the
episode where
ultimate
everybody
episode.
dies.
It's
it
over.
might be the ultimate episode, depending on how this goes. But as written, this is our penultimate episode. For people in chat, we are just waiting for Omar to pop over from another stream. So as soon as he gets his cute little butt in here, we'll get started. Gosh, I just love you all so much. You're all just such lovely, sweet,
God damn it.
adorable,
You're
beautiful.
definitely dying.
We did all compare butts last week as well. So
That
this
is
is
true.
like a verified
Well,
truth.
Jake was not there to compare butts, unfortunately.
I'm sure you've looked at
Jake's-
Jake's butt before.
Jake's got a big old donk.
Jake's got a donk. Can Jake hear us? I
a
feel like
daddy
Jake
donk.
cannot hear us.
I am right here.
Okay, good. I was
I
like,
really
I
hope they
feel-
were projecting this throughout
Well,
his
I was-
entire household.
I was
Oh, yeah,
a
I've got
little.
you on my Full House speaker system. The kids are listening to this as they go to sleep.
Good
Aw.
night,
Perfect,
babies.
Hi,
Your dad has a
babies.
nice donk.
It's okay to look at people's donks when they're cool with it.
Only
It's
look
true.
at donks with consent.
So last summer, when we were visiting my parents, my daughter went around asking everyone what they wanted to do, and I said I wanted to go on a date night with my wife. And she said, And she went over to my wife and she said, Daddy says he wants to go on a date with you. Are you okay with that?
Oh,
It's
oh, my
adorable.
heart. That's
The
so
kid.
cute.
Who knows?
That's so cute. I like how she's like, even in marriage, I understand that consent is not implied and that consent must still be implicit. That's
Consent
beautiful.
is ongoing, everyone. It's not just sexy, it's ongoing and can be revoked at any second.
Exactly. Oh god, we don't know what to do and we don't have some rails to get us somewhere.
I mean, I could talk about how Katamari Damacy sent me into a rage spiral on stream today, but that's kind of the whole
Sure.
story.
I would
Yeah, what
love to hear
happened?
about it.
Oh, I'm just really bad at Katamari, even though I love that game so desperately that I was just like screaming at it today.
Oh, sweetheart.
It's fine. I like feeling angry in a controlled environment. Again, and really good to do sometimes. You're just like, I'm just mad that I feel like I can roll up these bears, and the game is telling me that the bears are still too big, and I just keep crashing into them and knocking all my shit off my Katamari ball.
So, what Rachel is saying, everyone, is don't go to therapy. Play video games instead.
Play video games that piss you off. You just want them to love you, and they won't. That's the lesson. Have unreciprocated relationships with your video games.
Zeki.
I could roll up a bear in real life,
Relationship
though,
with
Baylor.
video
You're
games
right.
that aren't unreciprocated?
That Blink game where like the mechanics are it connects to your webcam. Maybe that one's
Wait,
reciprocal.
what?
There's a game. I forget what it's called. I'm sorry, I'll go to the Google machine. And like you play it by like looking in your webcam and the story progresses every time you blink.
That's interesting.
Video.
That's pretty nuts.
Blinking video game. Before Your Eyes is what it's called. It's an adventure game.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, I've wanted it for a while. I've heard good things.
I just feel like I can't control the blinking. And then I would feel very out of control because it's being controlled by me, but it's an involuntary response that is controlling it. And therefore, I'm completely out of control once again.
I see.
I turned into the meme of the lady with all the math.
Welcome to my brain. Please have a seat.
I have so many confused karate chops. Help.
Zeki, how are the rocks today?
The rocks slept because it was raining and I didn't feel like going outside that much.
So is it like a paperwork kind of day?
Yeah, for the most part. Like did some expense reports.
Ooh, sexy.
Did some driver training. Did
like learning
do
how to
some
drive?
Yeah, like I like since I use like a company vehicle, they like have to do like safety video and quiz things like all the time.
Very cool.
Man, this
Very,
is the
very
only time that
cool.
paper's beaten rock, and I'm kind of sad about it.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's very fair.
but I did end up doing some GPSing.
Cool.
Had to go find something. Turns out under a large pile of dirt.
Was it a rock?
It's actually a well.
Wow.
Well,
Well.
I'm a real corker today.
Well. I know today at work was a real page turner.
I'm just enjoying being with you all in the mundane monotony.
Stop.
Before Omar arrives.
Oh my Lanta.
And we are all happy. And we all love each other.
That's
and
it.
Nothing is wrong.
Everything is fine because we're definitely not all going to die in about 10
Absolutely
minutes.
not. Why,
None of us are going
why
to
would I
get
kill
reamed.
you? Why would I ever do that to four of the loveliest people that I have
Well,
ever
just
met?
so y'all know, Corwin would like to be cremated.
You have me
if at all
stress eating
possible.
chocolate.
Oh, good. I've never made someone stress eat before. I feel so powerful. Least that I know of. Okay. I guess while we're what?
Quick cut to Ben, and he's just like eating like a whole burrito right now, just to the face.
So while we wait for Omar to pop in here, I feel like we can use some time to recap sort of what happened last episode. I was very kind to you all because I love you all so much.
See, not reinforcing great ideas right now.
So what happened? God, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Who wants to tell us?
Nothing happened. Nothing at all. No bad things are ever going to come of this.
Nothing bad happened last episode.
Didn't we almost die?
No.
Yeah, we did.
I thought
we came out from almost dying.
Yeah, and we had a little shopping
right.
adventure.
We were almost dead. And then Katie let us shop.
I
And
think
then
I
let
went
you
to
go
bed.
shopping.
Actually, yeah.
Some of you
You
took
and I went to bed
naps.
so you could explain exactly what the fuck is going on.
Oh yeah, that's right. I made up a lot of stuff. I should.
You
Corwin
made up a
gave
lot
us
of
some
lore for me. It was
deep,
very nice.
deep world lore. It was incredible. And
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
why don't you tell what items did you guys get? Hello, Castian. What items did you guys pick up last session? I know that many of you, actually everyone except for Jake, I think, got some new magical trinkets and armor and that sort of thing. So what did all y'all get?
I received an all-purpose tool.
Just gonna help you so much in the battle coming up.
You know what? You're only limited by the power of your imagination, and nothing on this says I can't make a gun.
That is true. That's very true. Let's see how dire it gets. What did Corwin get picked up for him?
Did I get anything picked up for me?
You did. You asked specifically for think you asked for either bracelets or pauldrons.
Oh, did I get the gauntlets of ogre power?
Is that what you got?
Ooh.
Pretty sure that's what I got. Which then makes my strength a 19.
That's pretty sick.
Like, no matter what. Which is going to help with the slammy of the...
It'll help you carry my dead body.
Also true.
It'll help you carry everyone's dead bodies together in a pile.
Yay!
And then Omar, I believe, got either a longsword or a rapier, some sort of weapon that I think does radiant or fire damage. And
nice.
you, within the confines of the show, you're the night before a wedding, are we not?
A wedding. Oh yes, Tessa's wedding.
Oh yeah, to the guy where I kept saying no, and it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me decline this marriage.
And so you were all sitting having a, I guess honestly like a welcome dinner reception feast sort of thing with all of the, hello Omar, how are you?
Hey, he's in a spaceship too.
He's also in a spaceship. He might not be connected to audio.
I think he's getting there.
There we go. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I'm so sorry about that.
No worries at all. How was your stream?
It was really good. We had
Good.
it was a full RP session. I love RP sessions.
Oh, I love a good RP session. So we were just sort of recapping the shopping that happened last session, how Andrea is going to be wed to the Drow Prince, the Prince of the Underdark, and how you were all sort of at this reception dinner the night before the wedding with all of the creatures of the Underdark, essentially in an attempt to broker peace and to get them to stop attacking everyone. And the compromise there was that Andrea would just simply wed the prince. And you ate and you drank and you danced. And the food and drink gave some of you temporary hit points, gave others of you an extreme aversion to all monsters, if I remember correct, Zeki. Is that right? You are frightened of all monsters?
I am?
Yes. Didn't you run out to throw up at the sight of the monster across from you?
He wasn't doing too hot.
Oh,
condition, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
So you are, for this encounter, frightened of all monsters. So remember
This is
that.
going to go really well
It's
for
going to go
our
so well, guys.
super
gonna
tanky
be
cleric to be
great.
scared of monsters.
Here's what I will say is that a lot of these are humanoid, and I will let that not, I will have that only go into play for the things that are truly not humanoid that you are fighting, which there are only 2 of. So hopefully that makes a little better, just a little. But we shall see.
We all gonna die.
You're gonna die.
So, where we left off, a battalion of soldiers from of Castle Guard and of essentially, my gosh, what is the word? A militia from the town as well, have poured into this banquet hall. Music change. Where you are eating, drinking, I would say being merry, but I somehow don't think that is exactly what is happening at this moment in time. And as this outpouring of soldiers enters the room, the monsters and drow and elves at all of the tables jump to their feet, pulling out weapons of various kinds, and I need all of you to please roll me an initiative.
Woot.
Ah.
Oh, that's not terrible.
5.
Tessa got a 5. Give me 1 second. Tessa, 5.
I'll do you one better. Natural 1 for 4.
Ooh, very nice. We've got Amir coming in strong with a 4.
Get the natural ones out now. It's
Good,
okay.
good.
Initiative.
It's just initiative.
I'm gonna use my vigilant blessing to
Sure.
I'm going to touch myself
Oh, tell me
Ooh.
more.
and allow myself to have advantage on my
Sure.
next initiative roll.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let me just find that initiative.
What did Noah get?
17.
Noah got a 17. What's your dex?
My mod
Yeah.
+4.
+4? Okay.
Nice.
Love to hear it.
I'm
Where
good
does
at
Corwin
things
fall?
I got a 15.
15. Okay. And what is your dex?
+1.
+1? Okay. Great. So, as these soldiers rush in and the Underdark creatures around you leap to their feet, the first person that you see actually is standing or was sitting next to you, Corwin. And actually, can we bring that battle cam up to full screen it, please? I would like to just get a look of positioning. I think if we... Nope, that is not what I want.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the one.
No, this is
Yeah.
worse. It's worse.
Perfect.
That's who we're fighting.
All right, there we go. Yes. So this it sort of looks like a drow, but it looks like a drow that has is almost beginning to decay. It has rotting flesh coming down from the side of its face. And its nails are long and green and dripping with an acrid liquid. And dice would be good for me. This is usually a thing that is necessary when you play Dungeons and Dragons. Am I right? And he looks over. Actually, he looks over at you, Amir, just because, having been in combat with you before, they know that you are by far the hardiest and the most dangerous. And he is going to take a few steps towards you, and he is going to attempt to scratch his claws across your face. So.
Oh, shit. You look pretty monstrous.
Does a 17 hit?
Were you gonna say something? No? Okay. Yeah, a 17. I could make it not hit, but I need to save that. So a 17 does hit.
17 hits. Lovely. So you're going to be taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And I would also love if you could give me a con save, please.
I'm good at those.
Great.
Okay, not today. 15.
15. Amazing. So the claws come across, they sink into your flesh on your face, and you feel a bit of that acrid liquid kind of seep into your flesh. And you feel as though you have been able to shake off or resist the effect of whatever was on those claws, but you still take a bit of bludgeoning damage. Perfect.
You tried to hurt Amir, Desmond, but your claws cannot pierce his skin of nobility and might.
Lovely. That brings us to Noah.
Okay. Well,
do you want to understand sort of what you are looking at? Would it
that
be
would
useful
ideal,
to... All right.
since what it looks like is all just purple shadow.
So we have this necrotic acid wielder. You also see it almost looks like an imp of some kind, although instead of imp-like characteristics, it has roach-like characteristics. So it has little antenna. It's got that, I forget what it's called, the shell that's on the back. And it is holding 2 daggers at the ready. You also see a dwarf, an Underdark dwarf, who is fully clad out in plate armor with glowing purple eyes and a dark raven black beard. And you see, how do I describe this? It's almost as if a dragonborn were turned neither dragon nor human. So it's got very draconic features, but its skin is a sickly grayish green color, and it has these long, sharp teeth, and it is carrying a very long greatsword. You also see what appears to be a rock with arms and legs that has sort of just, what you thought honestly was potentially a very large boulder, has sort of stood up to its full height and is some sort of rock-like creature with blue rune etchings down its right arm. And the last thing that you see at the far end of the table, she is humanoid in nature. She is wearing long, deep purple robes. She has a hood up, so you can't really see her face. And she is carrying several different weapons. However, she has not reached for any of them, and you can see an electricity crackling in her fingers. So that is sort of the lay of the land. Noah, what would you like to do?
Let's try something fun.
Okay.
I'm going to, as I look around and see this host of villains, I'm going to yell out, "Live theater is absolutely the worst! Why is everyone here so horrible?" And I'm going to cast Enemies Abound on
Ooh,
the woman at the other end of the table.
perfect. Tell me how that works, please.
So, for Enemies Abound, I reach into the mind of one creature I can see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw.
I would
It
love
automatically
to.
succeeds if it is immune to being frightened.
Conditions. It's not immune to being frightened.
On
Let's
a failed
see.
save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends.
Holy
Each time
shit.
the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect for itself on a success. The
Wow.
DC is 16.
It doesn't matter what the DC is because she rolled a natural 3 on the dice. Um,
That will
so
not succeed.
so you look over at this creature, hooded creature, who you can't really get a good read on, and you reach into her mind. And this is something that you have never done before, and it feels a little bit foreign to you. But in the sheer adrenaline of battle, you are able to essentially mind link yours to hers. And what do you say to her?
Oh god, why is everyone so horrible?
And with that, oh god, why is everyone so horrible? You see the eyes that you can sort of make out underneath the hood go gray, and her head swivels back and forth, and you have the distinct feeling that that spell absolutely worked. Lovely. That brings us actually to her. So let's see, who is closest to her? Ben. I believe she is the one in the back, but please tell me if I am wrong. So she is going to, yep, that's her. Can you please tell me who is the closest to her? I believe it is that little, yes, it's that guy. Oh, it's the dwarf. Okay, perfect. So she is going to begin to sort of, almost like the kid in the ring. She's going to begin to crawl across the table, to reach where the dwarf is standing. And she is going to reach out one clawed, gnarled hand and slash at this dwarf, who she absolutely hits, dealing, Jesus Christ, Noah, good job, dealing 13 points of slashing damage to this dwarf. And she sort of snarls, and again, her blank eyes scan the room, trying to discern who is friend and who is foe. And Noah, how long does the spell last, and does she roll any kind of save again on her turn? Or is this just a, like, forever?
This lasts for up to 1 minute, or if I break concentration. But whenever she takes damage, she repeats the saving throw.
Okay, perfect.
And
Now
that she is within melee range of a creature, if the dwarf tries to flee, she will use her action to make an opportunity attack, if able.
Amazing. Fantastic. So that is going to be her turn. She slashes at this dwarf, who sort of jolts back in surprise, looking at this person who he, up until this moment, thought of as a friend. And actually, I'm going to roll a... Jesus Christ. Maybe this won't be so bad for you guys after all. I'm rolling like shit. He has no idea what is going on. He just knows that this creature has decided that he is the target. Lovely. So that is going to bring us to our small roach assassin. And I just, above the table, thank you, Rachel, for this, I need everyone to know that this creature, in its sort of like resistances and like descriptions, has a condition that is unlovely. So this bitch, not lovely. So he is going to look at... Actually, I'm going to roll a check for him as well. Great. Okay, so he's going to look over at Noah, and he, kind of looking at his two compatriots who are now engaged with each other, he is going to do a little bit of quick mental math, put 2 and 2 together, and he is going to lunge across this banquet hall towards Noah. Let's see, 19. Do a 19 and a 24 hit. Sweet baby Noah.
So, yes, but I am going to use Bend Luck.
Okay.
To use my reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply it against his to hit.
I would assume you want to roll that against the 19, since that's the lower one, correct?
Yes, that's the one I can actually do anything about. So that 19 is a 15, and that doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit. Amazing. So this roach creature leaps forward, and he has a dagger in each hand. The first dagger comes around, and you are able to step out of the way and evade the slashing. But unfortunately, the second dagger does find purchase. It takes a little nick out of your side, and you are going to take 13 points of damage. Ouch. 6 of those are piercing and 7 are poison, as you feel that these daggers are coated with something.
All right, let me roll my save.
So yeah, make your con save.
I am successful. I maintain concentration. Okay. She is still
focused in on this door. Fantastic.
Yes. Barely.
Corwin.
I beat it by 1.
You know what? All you need to do is beat it by 1. So,
name of the game: beat it by 1.
Beat it by 1. Corwin, you're up.
So I would have to assume that little beastie in front of me would definitely count as a monster, correct?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Right.
There's 2 of these are... Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure which is which, based on just looking at this, but it's definitely a monster. I'm pretty sure, and Ben, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the Dur, but if it's not, LMK. Oh, yeah.
Dur?
It's the Dur. It's the Dur. Yes. So, that is a monster, so you are frightened of it.
Okay. If that's the case, I feel as if I should not be frightened of a dwarf.
I don't think you would be frightened of a dwarf, no.
Right. So I want to kind of step over to where that dwarf is, and
Perfect.
I really hope this is the right thing to be doing. because I'm not really sure what this scene is. I think this is one of the scenes that maybe never made it to this.
Give me
this
first.
cut.
Give me a history check, and at the
Okay.
same time, while you're doing that, can everyone please give me a perception check, because this has all happened rather quickly, and I want to see who can kind of get a quick lay of the land.
14 perception, 9 for my history check, by the way.
Okay. So Corwin, you are racking your brain. This is something that you see every night, but because this version of the show has been so different from what you are used to experiencing, you're not sure. This might be the final battle. This might be something else. There's a lot of monsters here that you have never seen before, and that certainly weren't, in the dressing room as costumes, but that does not mean that this is not the final battle. 14 history, 14 perception. Can I have your other perceptions, please?
17.
17. 8. Hell yeah.
18.
18. All right. So everyone but Tessa, the battle is in full frenzy around you, and you remember the soldiers rushing in, and you remember being at these banquet tables with a large number, maybe hundreds of enemies, right? But as you are quickly glancing around, as your portion of the battle starts, you realize that it's almost like a slow motion film around you. Many of these enemies and these soldiers are locked in combat with each other, and it's almost like you are out of time, out of sync with them. So the four of you are fighting the creatures that I've just sort of outlined to you, while this epic battle is taking place around you, but is untouchable by you. So you get the feeling that whatever is going to happen in the battle is going to happen. Your job right now is to deal with what you can deal with. And also, you are your only help. Corwin,
All right.
what would you like to do to this dwarf? That sounded weird. Just tell me what your action's gonna be.
I don't know what you're projecting, Katie, but
I'm not anything. It's fine. Everything is fine.
I'm going to use my Flame Tongue Greatsword
Hell yeah.
and crash it down into this dwarf.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you!
He looks very confused as he is now being attacked from both friend and foe on either side. And you know what? Because I'm such a sweet, kind, benevolent DM, I will allow this to count as being flanked and let you roll with advantage.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, what? That was just bad.
No.
That was a 2 is my
With
best
advantage?
one. So with advantage, it's a 9.
Holy shit. So Corwin, you come running in hot with your flaming greatsword. But as you are running, you sort of glance over your shoulder at this stone monster in the corner, and you feel your stomach lurch at the sight of it. And as you bring your sword down, you are just so out of sorts from everything that has happened that you swing a clean foot to the left of this thing. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I just can't shake that monster.
They are very scary.
They're very scary.
I told you, they're all horrible.
Oh no. No, I think that's going to be everything I'm going to do for now.
Perfect.
At least I got myself further away from that horrible monster.
That is good. We like to see that. So this dwarf, having just been come at again on either side, my brain is... It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. We need some levity in this. This dwarf is going to turn on you and Does a 23 hit?
That's a yes.
And how about a 9?
A 9 does not hit.
Perfect. So he is going to turn on you and essentially return fire with his battle axe. And that is going to stab you directly in the shoulder. And as he pulls it back out, he also brings his shield around to attempt to hit you in the head. But even with the pain in your shoulder, you are able to sort of duck under the shield. And you two are now standing face to face, having both swung blows at the other. Lovely. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. So next up, the draconic undead creature slowly begins to amble forward. And he is also going to come towards Amir, seeing Amir as possibly the largest threat. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, okay, 19 hits.
19 hits. So this undead dragon brings his great axe down to meet your flesh, dealing 9 points of slashing damage to you, as it sort of lumbers forward and just drives the hilt of this directly into you. How are you feeling right now? How are you looking? How are you feeling? I know you've been hit twice.
I had some temp HP, so
Great.
I
Fantastic.
am still good.
Lovely. So even though you have just been stabbed with this sword, you are remarkably strong and able to stand on your feet. That brings us to Tessa. Sweet baby
Tessa's
angel.
gonna hop up on the table and do 2 little pew guns in opposite directions.
Yes, please.
And hit the bug and the dwarf with an eldritch blast.
Perfect. Please roll.
That's not anything. That landed between 2 dice and was like, it's between things. Is an 11 gonna hit?
An 11 is not going to hit.
Can I use my inspiration from last time?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
I saved it. That's worse. 11, please.
And do you roll 2 attacks, or you just roll the run attack and let it split out?
It is both.
It's okay. So, Tessa, you hop up on this table, you finger gun to both sides, and you smack down a chandelier, and you smack into the door frame, and no one even notices because there is so much going on that you've essentially just shut off some pretty fireworks in the din of all of the chaos and calamity that is happening.
Huzzah. Well, I would then like to use a bonus action.
Please do.
To use my Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Please!
I am empowering my tattoo for 1 minute. And I can punch good now.
Good!
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool. Great. So, Tessa, is that the entirety of your turn?
Yeah, it just says as a bonus action you can empower your tattoo. So now for the next
The
minute,
next minute, you're perfect.
I should be able to be a punch boy.
Cool. So this stone creature with the runic markings down its arm, actually, let's see. Well, yeah. It kind of creaks its head to face you, Corwin, as it was able to understand that you were quite frightened of it. And it sees that as an inn. So he begins to lumber on all fours over to you. And actually, is before it lumbers, is Corwin 20 feet away from it? I think it is. We're getting some quick math done right now.
Maybe.
15 feet. You are so lucky, my friend. So he will lumber, and he will bring down the ruined hand on top of your head, Corwin. Out of curiosity, does being frightened of him give him advantage against you, or is it just that you have issues with him?
I thought it was that I just,
Okay,
you know,
I won't
can't
roll
attack.
it.
And
I'll be nice.
Only you have disadvantage.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
15 does not hit. So this large, lumbering stone man sort of raises his hands to slam down. And as you see this, you just take a half an inch slide to the side, and his hands come cracking down onto the stone. But you do not take any damage.
Ah! Ugh!
Amir.
Yes. So, quick question. I can't for the life of me find that. Well, you don't happen to remember what that weapon was that I got before. If not, I'll just use my normal axe.
You got I want you to have it. It was, oh gosh. It was a sword that could deal either radiant or fire damage. Do I know the name of the sword? No. But what I will say is, at the very least, if you want to add like D6, honestly, if you want to add a D8 of either fire or radiant damage, and we can just say that that is what that weapon is, I'm happy to just do that as opposed to having to go look up the stats.
Sure. And now I kind of look it up because I thought it was an axe, but yes, you're right, it's a sword, so that's probably why. All right, so first thing first, do I see what is the most threatening looking creature in front of me?
The most threatening looking creature probably is the woman in the cloak, who currently is not a threat because she is currently attacking one of her comrades.
Okay.
Do you the second most threatening looking creature? There is I didn't do justice explaining what this little guy looks like. A monster that has 3 feet and 3 arms and a mouth that extends essentially down its entire torso, and the arms come out from either side of the mouth. And that would probably be the second most dangerous creature in the room at the moment.
And is that the only monster that Corwin would be afraid of?
No, there's also the stone monster that Corwin has been sort of scurrying away from. So there's
It's terrifying.
Okay. All right, so I'll go to the most threatening. I mean, this sounds just horrible. I'll go up to the 3-armed. I don't know if am I going to break opportunity attacks or anything like that if I go towards the 3-armed, 3-legged?
Ben, will there be? I think there might be an opportunity attack from the poisoned drow, potentially.
Okay, fair enough. I will then deal with this drow. No, I will take that opportunity attack.
Take that opportunity attack.
Yeah, and walk towards the monster. It's a monster. And
It is a
that's
monster,
what
that's
Desmond
true.
does. He slays monsters.
Oof. Does a 24 hit?
Oh, can I make a 24 not hit? Nope. Yep, that hits.
So as you turn your back on this undead drow, you feel in the small of your back a sharp piercing sensation, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you feel that same acrid liquid pouring into your body, and I would like another con save from you. Please.
Okay, 7 points. You said.
Yes.
All right. Oof. Okay, the first one, yeah, definitely. So it's going to be a 19.
Great. So once again, your constitution is incredibly strong. You have been through a lot. Honestly, you have probably been poisoned in your life at some time before. So while you do take the hit, you are able to shake off the poison and move towards this 3-armed, 3-legged, 1-mouthed creature.
Mere daily used to sleep with poisonous scorpions, snakes, and all that. It's just nothing for a mere. Instead, this monster here looks like something that needs to be slaying as I whip off this super holy fiery sword from my back. This is not an axe, but it will do. And I will, first thing I'm going to do is try to grapple it.
Cool. Let's have, is that a contested roll?
Yes, acrobatics or athletics versus mine. I get to use advantage.
Okay.
Oof, I don't know if it's beating that. Well, 2 double 18 naturals. That's athletics 18 29.
So he rolled an 18.
Okay, so I just grapple him.
It rolled an 18. I'm not gendering this thing. It's not.
I grab onto its neck, arms, whatever appendage
Sure.
I could get it tightly, get into a headlock, and be like, I'll show you the Amir special. But first, taste my steel. And I'll go and I get advantage because I'm grappling, because of my grapple
Perfect,
feet.
yeah.
And just stab down on this creature.
Rolled a hit.
That is a nat 20.
Ooh, okay. So you grab 2 of the 3 arms and essentially pin them behind its back. And then you are able to hold these like large stumps in a single hand, bring your other hand up with your sword and slice through its abdomen. Please tell me how much damage you do.
Okay, so, and you said I get to add on another additional D8 with fire, say?
You do. I can't remember if it was D6 or D8. I will let you do D8 because I am but a kind and benevolent DM.
Thank you, and I'll definitely find out after this. Okay, so that is going to be 17, 25 points of damage.
Perfect, Sean. Thank you so much.
Ha-ha! Take that, you
wonderful.
monstrosity.
This thing sort of in your arms, but you have it sufficiently grappled.
Okay. Does anyone look injured around me? Anyone looks specifically injured?
I don't think anyone's gotten terribly hurt at this point in time, no.
Okay, then I would like to rage.
Okay.
And use my bonus action to just rip off my unbutton my shirt, but it unbuttons perfectly, so it doesn't damage it, revealing my big bulging biceps as I go ahead and grapple tighter as my arms just start to crush this creature. And that will be my turn.
Lovely. So your biceps are bulging, your pecs are out and ready, and this creature. And when you're grappling him, what was that?
Noah feels very small.
Noah is very small, and that's okay. So this creature that you have grappled, this monster, sorry, how much damage did you do?
26.
I just saw something. Okay, he's taken less damage than that. So as your sword goes into his abdomen, you feel like the skin is tougher than you would expect. And it seems as though, what is your sword made out of?
I would like to say some type of holy steel. I'm not entirely sure.
Cool. All right, so it seems like whatever it is that you are piercing it with, it's hurting. It could hurt more.
It is magical, though. If that counts.
It is magical. It's not about it being magical.
Okay.
So this creature takes its one free hand, and so that's gonna be 22 to hit, nat 20 to hit, and 21 to hit.
Oh, so these are 3 attacks.
3 attacks. There's going to be a 4th attack, but I would like to resolve the first 3.
Okay. I will use my reaction to cutting words the 21 at least to see if I can lower it by a d6.
So what do you say to this creature?
Oh, please, your breath smells bad enough. You don't need to scream out loud. You can't beat the great. I mean Desmond. As I try to taunt it. -4 from 21.
Okay, does that still hit?
19, 18, 7. Yeah, god damn it, it does.
Still hit? Okay. All right. So that first attack. So it's one free hand reaches back and digs its fingers, its claws into the back of your skull. That first hit does 6 points of damage. The second hit does 12, and the third hit does an additional 6.
Now, is this bludgeoning or
this is
piercing? Slashing? Okay,
yes.
Good. I get less of those damages.
So you feel it's almost as if this claw is digging into your skull and trying to pull your head downward towards the mouth, which does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
So this claw is digging into this flesh in the base of your skull and pulling your head downwards, and this gaping maw comes to meet your face and closes in on one of your cheeks, dealing 13 points of piercing damage.
I don't consent. Mia does not consent.
Perfect. That brings us back up to the top. The poisoner is, let's see. Well, yeah. The poisoner, seeing what you are doing to its compatriot, is going to sort of slink up beside you. Sorry, Amir, you're the threat. I don't know what to say. And I'm rolling so well tonight, too. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, I'm not going to waste on my last thingy. So, yeah, it is.
So this poisoner comes up with its
I would like
dagger.
to try luck again.
Sure.
Since I can see this.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
And I am a little bit nervous here. Another 4. So that's not a 20 anymore. That's a 16.
Does that miss?
16 would just hit.
Oh. So this creature with its long dripping nails comes up behind you, and right in the space at the nape of your neck where this giant many-armed creature has been sort of digging, it scratches into that space, and you feel an intense sharp pain, and you immediately take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And again, I'm going to need that sweet con save.
How much of bludgeoning damage?
7.
Okay, so it's halved. Thank goodness. Okay, I get con saves at advantage. Okay, that is... Yeah, definitely. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. Oh, wait.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, 29.
Fine. You did great. Noah, that's you, baby.
All right. I am not loving Mr. Stabby next to me. So I am going to look down at where he has stabbed me with a dagger. Look back up and try to shock and grasp him.
This is the daggery roach boy?
That's the one who's been
Right.
stabbing me.
Please, yeah, shock and grasp him.
Well, I hope I do. I don't think I do. That's a 12.
That does not hit. So you sort of reach out with your fingers brimming with electricity, and this is one of the first times that you have ever attempted to do this spell, and it sort of short circuits at the tips of your fingers, and they sputter out just as you're going to grab on to this roach man.
Okay, but I have a backup plan.
Okay.
As I reach out and sputter out and nothing happens, I'm going to telekinetically shove him.
Okay.
So he must make a strength save DC 16 or be pushed 5 feet away from me.
He's not very strong. He rolled a 6. Nope, he
Yeah.
rolled a 3. Even better.
Perfect. I'm going to push him away, 5 feet away from me, and then run away.
And what are you thinking as you push this creature away from you telekinetically?
Ah!
So this roach just hears a deafening scream in its head as it is flung backwards. And Noah, you scamper. Where do you scamper?
Away from all of the people.
Away from all the people.
Yeah.
Do you hide under the table? Where do you just go
Who's on
back?
top of the table? That doesn't look better.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right. So you push your way back. That is totally fine. And then this roachling is up next. I believe that the closest person to him now would probably be Corwin. Yep.
me.
Having just sort of been thrown backwards a bit, he kind of cricks his neck and turns to look up at you and chitters a bit. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit, yeah.
How about a 22?
I would say that it also hits.
So, from each side, you feel the piercing of a dagger into your abdomen.
Ooh.
1, 2. And you take 6 points of piercing damage and 7 points of bludgeoning damage each per attack.
Out of curiosity, when
Yeah.
does the lady who I've possessed get to go?
Did I skip her? I did
20.
skip her. I skipped her. I'll go back to her after we
Let's-
resolve this.
That's 13 points each for each
Each.
attack.
Yes. How you feeling, baby?
Feels so good.
You feel so good.
Oh no.
And with that, we are brought to our night hag, who I did skip. Thank you so much, Noah. And she keeps her eyes locked on this dwarf. And she, her fingers begin to crackle with this dark black energy, and 3 consecutive darts shoot out and hit the dwarf 1, 2, 3 in the chest, dealing probably not very much, but that's okay. 9 points of magical damage to this creature as she sort of growls. You hear this deep noise, this guttural noise coming from inside of her. And the dwarf is hit several times in the chest. Lovely. So it's the dwarf's turn. Corwin, baby angel,
That's me.
I'm so sorry. You are still very close to this dwarf. And he is going to once again come at you. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit.
How about a 21?
That will still hit.
That will still hit. Lovely. So this dwarf, after just being hit in the chest, sort of turns its eyes on you, as it's still not sure that it should be attacking its comrade, but it's actually, give me an insight check, anyone who's within close range to the hag and the dwarf.
Oh, wow. That's a 23.
Give it one more round, and it's probably going to turn on its friend. It is confused, it is concerned. You are still its top priority, but he's not happy. However, on this turn, he comes at you with the battle axe, which you are able to sort of parry out of the way. But what you don't see is the shield coming down directly onto the side of your head. You only take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. However, Can I please have a strength saving throw from you as this shield knocks you in the side of your skull?
That is a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20. Beautiful. So you manage to maintain your balance to stay on your feet. However, you do take those 4 points of damage. It is the Dragonborn's turn. So this creature is going to... He's going to look towards you, Noah, as you have so graciously run fairly close to him. And he is going to... Actually, he's going to look at Noah and at Tessa. No, he's not going to move. He can stay where he is. He's just chilling. Maybe he can step a square forward. He'll step forward 5 feet. And he opens his mouth, and out of his mouth come these swirling flames of black fire.
Does Mir get the opportunity attack if he steps away like that?
I don't think he stepped out of range. I think he just stepped... Did he step out of range? Wait, let me see.
Not the backseat DM or anything, but...
I mean, he doesn't need to move. It's a cone attack. Yeah. So I need the two of you to give me a DC... Or, sorry, first DC. Give me a dex save, please.
Who is this for?
For both Noah and Tessa.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 for a 25.
Amazing. Noah, Tessa?
17 for me.
17. Fantastic. So as you watch these plumes of smoke and ash and fire come trickling out, both of you are able to ostensibly jump to the side, roll to the side, and you avoid taking full damage. However, you still take 3 points of fire damage each.
Boo.
It's okay. Tessa,
Yes, sir.
your hair slightly singed,
baby.
but you are up in initiative.
Cool. I would like very much to use my dagger on the dwarf.
Please use your dagger on the dwarf.
Okay. $18.
That is going to hit.
Bam, bam. And so what happens is I go to like throw my dagger, and as my dagger leaves my hand, it is taken over by a batch of like eldritch tendrils. This is my
Ooh.
eldritch maul.
Oh,
So like this dagger like sinks
uh-huh.
and then like retracts back
Yeah.
with my tendrils.
Yeah.
And it deals 5 damage.
Amazing.
Heck yeah.
Oh wait, no, 8 damage because I get plus 3.
Ooh,
So
okay.
8 damage to this dwarf. One of those is force damage, if that means anything. So like 1 point of force damage, and then the rest is like regular melee damage.
That's perfect. So this dagger missile hits the dwarf in about the same spot, actually, that the dark missiles from the hag did. And he whirls around and realizes that he is essentially being attacked from all directions. There are no friends to be found. And with that, our large stone golem is going to come for you, Corwin, once again. It's not very smart, but what it does know is that you don't seem to like it very much. And it sees that as an opportunity. Does a 16 hit your AC?
It does not.
It does not. So once again, it raises up its ruined arm, bringing it down on the ground just inches from where you are. But you manage to evade being smashed into oblivion.
Stop doing that!
Amir.
Yes. So, Amir is currently grappling with this strange 3-legged, 3-armed multi-headed monstrosity. So Amir will continue to hopefully keeping it away from the rest of the group, and will take his 2 attacks at advantage.
Yes.
Ooh, that was a natural 1. So let's roll again. There we go. Much better. 21.
21. That absolutely hits.
All right. 14. 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. So once again, as your sword enters the abdomen of this thing, you feel as though, yes, you have hit, and yes, it is absolutely harming this creature, but not as much as you would want it to. It's still your turn.
Ugh. Blasted! Desmond will get the best of you yet! Ah! As I go down for another strike.
Sure.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Woo.
Yes,
Mwah.
please.
All right, not gonna roll again. Just gonna roll that. Woo! And that was a low number. All right. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 21 points of damage. I rolled a 1.
21 points of damage. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be lovely. Yep. So 2 strikes into this creature, both of which absolutely do pierce its flesh, but neither of which seems to do the intended amount that you were hoping for it to do. It is the creature's turn.
Oh wait,
I
would do want to use my bonus action, and I want to collect the electricity near us, and I'll say like, there must be something between us. Do you sense the electricity? As a strike electricity strike down, and I needed to make a dexterity saving throw.
With disadvantage? Because it's grappled?
No, it just can't move.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a 5.
Okay, that is a failure. So
Okay.
it takes an additional 4 points. Oh, I'm sorry. No, there might be. I think there's a +1 in there. Let me double check. An additional 5 points of damage.
Ooh, all right. Amazing. So this crackling lightning comes down and hits, well, what would be the head, but is essentially the mouth of this creature, dealing 5 points of damage. It is the creature's turn. So his claw, which is still sort of sunk into the back of your skull, is going to burrow deeper. That is going to be I'm going to roll all of his attacks at once. A 19, a 10,
misses,
and a 19.
I will take. Yeah, I'll take the 2. The 10 misses.
All right, and then a 12 definitely doesn't hit, right?
Right.
Okay, so this thing begins to dig its claws deeper and deeper and deeper, and you take an additional 12 points of slashing damage as it attempts to once again pull your head towards its mouth. But you are able to keep your body angled backwards, and it does not get another bite at you. However, you do take those additional 12 points of damage.
6. Excellent.
Perfect. We are at the poisoner again. And they are going to, again, come for you, Amir.
Bring it!
That is a 21 to hit.
Not even going to bother. That hits.
So this thing, again, claws into chest. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and I will need that con save from you, baby.
Okay. I'm not using this die. Same die before. It's rolling hot. Ooh. Okay, that is going to be a 25.
Perfect. So Amir,
I'm sorry. No, not a 25. I'm so sorry. It is a 17, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21.
It's still good.
Okay.
So Amir, once again, from your days of scorpion sleeping, you know the sting of poison and you are able to resist it. However, those claws do scrape into your flesh.
Okay. How much damage is that?
12, 7.
7. Thank you.
7. Noah, it's your turn.
Okay. A little bit worried about Amir here, and I'm a little bit annoyed at that dragon. I'm going to go for a Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
So
Who are you bolting?
I'm trying to bolt the dragon
Okay.
because he hurt me.
He did
And
hurt
I
you.
don't think that's going to work. That's a 14 to hit.
The 14 just hits.
Okay. So they take 2d8 plus 1d6.
Perfect.
They take a total of 12 points of damage.
So you send out this crackling bolt of energy towards this undead dragonborn, and it collides directly into its chest. And you see it sort of crackle and seep through into the heart of this creature, wounding it. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's about it.
Fantastic. And out of curiosity,
I'm going to shove someone.
did you make the con save when you were hit last turn?
I did.
You did. Okay, and you made it.
But it was for only
Amazing.
3 points of damage, so I basically automatically passed.
Cool. Amazing. So this okay. This creature is going to I don't like that. Okay. She is going to once again claw at the dwarf. Ben is he's messaging me on the side saying I'm saying dwarf wrong. Dwarf. Did I get it?
No, it's DORF, right?
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Dwarf. She is going to claw at this dwarf, and she misses. So she sort of brings her haggard self towards him again across the table, and he steps back. And at this point, he looks at her, and he's just like, "Oi, what are you doing?" And she looks at him with blank eyes. And it is our roach lord's turn. God, that sounds like a slur for an incel. Just a roach lord. Let's see, where is he? He's probably, honestly, going to go for Corwin. No, you know what? You see this little chittering creature reach into his pocket and pull out 2 small darts. Tessa, does a 16 hit your AC?
Yes.
And does a 17 hit your AC?
Also yes.
Also, yes. So as he shoots these 2 darts, one after another into the air, both of which hit you in the abdomen, and you take 4 piercing damage and 7 poison damage per dart.
So how much damage is that?
So that's 20 points of damage total.
How you looking?
How you feeling?
Hold on. 20 damage? 20.
20.
That just halved my whole deal. I'm hanging in there. Not good.
Corwin, it's your turn, sweet baby angel.
Oh, thank the gods.
Hey guys, I love you.
This is
You're
not
great.
Go away.
true. Not true. So much so that I have to take things into my own hands as I see all these scary monsters around me. And I remember that I have the power within me to break these bonds that have like been driving me away from these scary monsters. And I would like to channel my divinity, creating a twilight sanctuary.
Ooh.
As I speak a prayer into my amulet that
Okay.
is like around my neck, and I just like kind of lift it up, no one's really seen it before. Like I pull like out of my shirt, and a 30-foot radius sphere kind of twilight. Like everything kind of goes like a little bit
Purple?
dark. Yeah, like it's just like a little bit. And it lasts for a minute unless I die. And whenever I end my turn in the sphere, and anybody else in the sphere that is my friend, you get either 1d6 plus 8 temporary hit points,
Oh.
or I end an effect causing you to be either charmed or frightened.
That's pretty sick.
I'm not sure how that works on someone who is only a friend because they are being charmed, but we'll figure that out.
She's not a friend.
Interesting.
What
What is the exact wording of this spell? Does it say friend or does it say ally?
It just says that whenever a creature, including me, ends its turn in the sphere, I can grant that creature one of these benefits.
Okay, so you can.
I can. It's
So
not
you would
a-
not. Yeah. All right. So then you are absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. How much healing was it?
1d6 plus 8
Cool.
temporary hit points.
And that's all of us.
As long as you are within that
Oh, my
30-foot sphere.
I think
Yeah.
everyone's in that 30-foot sphere.
Everyone should be.
Yeah.
For the record, everyone should be. But
Absolutely.
I'm going to end my turn there.
Genius.
Actually, I do have a bonus action I can do. I just need to make sure I don't have to like be touching Tessa to do it.
Are we rolling the hit points, or are you rolling it?
I like letting other people roll things. That's fun. Y'all can roll it whenever it's your turn. Because it'll happen like at the end of your turn.
Oh, it's at the end of our turn. Oh,
Yeah, at the end
Oh.
of your turn, it's like, hey, you're in my divine
You're in
sphere.
my safe space.
Cool.
Is that a
Yeah.
concentration spell, Zeki?
No, I believe it's just like an ability.
That's very
Also,
cool.
I can do that.
Is it
let
from
me
your
check-
divine thingy, channel divinity?
Yeah, it's my channel divinity.
Yeah, no concentration.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I would actually then upcast a healing word at the 3rd level, I believe, is what I want to do.
And what is that healing word?
I look over to Tessa and I say, trust that we're going to help you get out of this. And what's that going to be? I did not want to do that. I'm going to do it at 3rd level. So the healing word should give you what, like 4d4 plus 4?
Something like that.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4 hit points back. Do you want me to roll that, Tessa, or do you want to roll that?
I can roll that. 4d4 plus 4. I
Yeah.
can math that pretty easy. Probably. Maybe.
Where were these heals last time, Corwin?
I was busy getting like smacked.
To be
I
fair,
believe.
Corwin was not
It was dead.
functional for most of the fight last time.
Yeah, I was kind of did almost.
Thank
Right.
you for the delicious 11 healing points.
Yeah, of course.
Tessa responds, I know! My character's not supposed to die in this scene.
So, is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it. That's an
Beautiful.
action, bonus action, and now I am not scared. I don't have to run away from these monsters.
Perfect.
Hooray.
So this dwarf,
Dwarf.
Um,
no, play that one.
seeing you essentially create this massive sphere that it is encompassed in, is concerned and afraid, and he is going to swing at you. That is a 18 and a 17.
Who's
Corwin.
being?
Wait, you're attacking me?
Yes.
Oh no, I was trying to like, read some extra stuff. Yeah, what were those numbers again? Sorry.
18 and 17.
I believe both hit because my AC is 17.
Okay. Wonderful. So this little man, I can't say the word. He comes down at you with his battle axe, dealing you 13 points of damage, 7 of which are slashing. Wait, sorry. Nope, I lied. 7 points of damage. 11 points of damage. And I also need a strength saving throw. I can read these character sheets so well.
Strength saving throw?
Yes, please.
That is a 10.
That is a 10. So, as this dwarf comes down at you, battle axe slashes once again into your flesh, and this time the shield finds purchase on your head, and you find yourself knocked to the ground on the cold stone floor. You can see and feel people running on either side of you, and you are prone.
For the record, would an 11 have saved me from this position?
No.
Okay.
A 12 would have.
No, that's fine. Just reading things on my character sheet, and it's like the first time.
Next up is our Dark Dragonborn, who I believe was most recently attacked by you, Noah. Is that correct?
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. So he is going to lumber forwards towards Noah, I believe taking an attack of opportunity from Corwin. Or sorry, Amir.
Oh.
I said Corwin, I meant Amir.
Oh, of course, Amir would take. I have to use my reaction. Yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah.
I'll just gonna grapple this one thing, and then with my free hand, it's like not so fast. And
Perfect.
okay, that is going to be 18 versus AC.
That absolutely hits.
Sweet.
Save me.
Okay. The 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Ooh, baby.
Oh, I'm raging. 14. Sorry, 2 more damage. That's 16.
So you swing into this creature and it howls out in pain, but does continue to move away from you and move towards Noah, at which point it does a 20 hit you, Noah.
Yes.
It's going to bring its great axe down onto your skull, dealing you 9 points of slashing damage as you feel a trickle of blood coming down next to your left eye.
Well, that's not ideal.
It's not ideal, is it? I very much oscillate between wanting you all to die and wanting to see you win. I've got to be 100% honest here.
Go for blood. I love it.
Go for blood. Tessa. It's your turn, babes.
So fast! Hooray!
Go fast.
Haha. Okay. Where's the bug that threw darts at me?
The bug that threw darts at you is, yeah, there he is. He's doing a little dancey dance.
Okay, cool. Fuck that guy. And I'm gonna hold on. How does it say? I am releasing a blue beam of crackling energy,
Ooh.
forming a sustained arc between myself and this bug asshole that hit me with a dart. So I have to make a ranged spell attack. Boo.
Sure. What'd you get, babe?
It's a 1. I rolled a 1.
This crackling blue energy crackles upward overhead, slamming down on the floor about 5 feet to the left of its intended target. And Tessa, you are standing there, arms outstretched, just anticlimactic as fuck.
No.
That's gonna bring us to our rock boy, who, once again, to you, Corwin, raises up its arms. Ooh, I think that one's gonna hit for sure. 25.
Rock monster.
Yeah, that hits for sure. But I'm not scared of you now anymore, you stupid rock monster.
So it slams its large rock hands down onto the ground, hitting you directly in the head, dealing 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12 points, you say?
12 points.
Okay.
How you feeling? How you doing?
I'm feeling like a 6 right now.
You're feeling like a... Lovely. Amir.
Okay. And we should be getting at the end of our turns healing, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to remember that. So, with that being said, I'm afraid to give up on those monsters. I feel like this is going to go and destroy the rest of you. So, oh, I don't want to do this, but you guys look like you're in trouble. No, this thing is killing me. I'm going to keep my rage. I'm just going to keep attacking. I'm afraid to drop the rage.
Go. Attack.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and keep swinging. I know I'm only doing half damage, but better than nothing.
Also, Tessa and Noah, make sure you add your 1d6 plus 8 of temporary hit points.
Got it.
Perfect.
Right. First one is a 16, and the second one. All right, so a 16 to hit the rock monster.
16 hit the rock monster.
I mean, the rock monster, not the rock monster. Sorry.
No, yeah, that doesn't hit. No.
Okay. Alrighty. So the first one is a whiff. The second.
Damn.
Okay. 24. Yeah, 24.
24. That does hit.
Okay. Okay. 19 points of damage, including fire. 6 of it is fire.
Amazing.
Bonus action. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, once again, you feel as though you are just absolutely nailing this thing, and it is not going down at the pace that you would expect that it would go down.
Do I get the sense that it's like resistant to something that I'm chucking at it?
You get the sense that there are very few types of rock or metal or even magic that would harm this creature. It seems to have one vulnerability.
Oh,
Maybe.
goodness.
And that'll give you for free.
Okay.
What's your bonus attack?
Bonus action, lightning strikes down, so
Perfect,
makes a
yes.
dex save.
Dex save, that is going to be a natural 19.
That
And
is going
plus
to
0.
succeed.
Does it take any damage? Take half damage? Anything
Half
like that?
damage, yeah, sorry,
Okay.
thank you. 4 points of damage.
4 points. Okay. This thing is... He's beginning to... He doesn't look as if he is on death's door. However, he looked better when you saw him about 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes ago, however long it was. It's only been a couple rounds of combat. A minute ago, half a minute ago. He's not looking fantastic. However, he still has that claw in the back of your head. And 17. Not going to hit. Also not going to hit. What?
Oh, never mind. I thought you said 17 not going to hit. I'm like, that does hit.
No, 17 and 2 misses. And then a... Wow, he super fucking whiffs at this turn. So as he digs his claw into your skull, pulling you forward, you take 6 points of slashing damage, but that is all.
Okay.
That was 4
is
attacks. You only hit 1 of them. That is insane.
I know my grip is tight, so don't worry. Everyone falls to the hands of Amir.
All right, so this poisoner, he is going for you as well, Amir. He is
3.
21. Does that hit?
Yes, that surely does.
You are going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. I need that con save from you as well.
3 gone down. Okay. Alrighty. And just a plan. Alright, that is going to be a 20 dirty.
A 20. You are these attacks from this poisoner they're beginning to feel almost routine. You sort of shrug off the pinch that you feel as these nails dig into you once again. And as you are raging, you take half damage, so 3 points of damage. So you are absolutely fine. Noah.
Oh,
What?
Roll for 10 hit points.
Yes. What indeed?
I'm going for another Chaos Bolt on
All right.
Mr. Nasty Dragon.
On Mr. Nasty, on the bad dragon?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that one.
Please give me a roll.
God damn it.
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
That's a better roll. That is a 22 to hit.
The 22 absolutely hits.
All right. Let's roll those d8s and a d6 again. That is a total of 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Can you describe this chaos bolt to me, please?
So, because I'm right next to him, I guess I'm just shooting a whole bunch of thunder and force right into his face.
So you essentially bitch slap this dude in the face with magic and force.
Yeah, that's about right.
I love it. That is fantastic. All right. It is the Night Hag's turn, who is still eyes clouded over, no sense of who is friend or who is foe. And she is once again going to rend her attempt to into this poor dwarf who is her friend, and she misses again. So that's good for her. But at this point, the dwarf does sort of turn towards her and narrow his eyes. So you have a feeling that they may begin to engage in combat with one another. The roach, once again, eyes on the prize, looks at Tessa and does a 11 hit?
No, 11 does not hit.
How about a 13?
Also doesn't hit.
Amazing. So this roach humanoid creature throws 2 additional darts at you, Tessa, which you are able to very blithely dodge out of the way, almost as if you are honestly, it's a really good thing that you took all of those modern dance classes in college for your major. It really helped with this situation.
Thank you, Miss Duncan, for all you have done for us.
Corwin, it is your turn.
Well, now that I'm not scared of anything, and I look out into the audience with this almost knowing look, because I know I'm addressing something that might not be there really.
Would you say you're breaking the fourth wall?
Maybe even breaking the fourth wall.
Oh wow.
And I look back at all my friends and see how this battle has been kind of unfolding around all of us, and I'm really kind of tired of my friends getting hit with shit.
Understandably so.
So I'm going to try and curb that enthusiasm by shouting out, breaking the fourth wall again. You're not the only one who can bring in people. And I cast Spirit Guardians at level 4.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is I call forth these Fey spirits to protect me. I feel like that's very fitting, more than an angelic type thing.
Sure, yeah. Absolutely.
So maybe little sprites or Or satyrs, if I can get away with it.
Oh,
because I love satyrs.
absolutely. All these dancing, floating satyrs begin to swirl through the battlefield. Do they circle around you, or where are they going to be?
They kind of flit around 15 feet around me. So it's like almost like a 15-foot sphere, basically.
So,
And yeah.
No, I was just going to say, so you already have this weird sort of psychedelic experience of seeing the other people who are in battle as blurs going by you. But interspersed with that, the rest of you notice these little angelic satyrs that are sort of prancing across the battlefield. None of you know why, but it seems as though Corwin has done something to call them forth.
Yes, and so I designate all of my friends to be unaffected by this sphere also, and it follows me as I move as well.
Perfect.
So, but like all the enemy creatures that are going to be affected, their speed is halved, and when they enter the area for the first time on a turn, or if they start their turn there, they must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, that creature is going to take 4d8 radiant damage.
Ooh, baby.
So, and like on a successful save, they take half as much. So they're still going to roll damage.
And is this concentration?
Yes, up
Okay.
to 10 minutes.
Amazing. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's going to cover it, and I'll give myself an extra 1d6 plus 8 points for my other sphere. That is just like part of being a cleric. I like balls.
Tell me more about that.
I make them. One was 30 feet. This one's 15.
Lovely. So it's those dwarf. I can't do it. It's his turn. And you said he has to make a save, correct?
Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know how wise this bitch is. Oh well, he passes. So how much damage does he take?
4. What did I say? 4d8s.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna name him. His name is Steve.
Steve. Nice. Yeah, 48.
Gotta humanize your enemies a little bit, am I right?
So that's going to be half of 17.
Half
Sorry.
of 17. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Okay. And he and that's damage from the satyrs, correct?
Yes, they're just like coming in and just like
Yeah. So these satyrs
Stabbing.
are sort of surrounding Steve, hacking at him with their claws and their swords and whatever ethereal weapons they have brought with them. But in that, Steve, I love this, is going to once again come at you, Corwin. No, it does not. 12 doesn't hit your AC, does it?
no.
How about a 22?
That will unfortunately go through.
So you feel this battle axe once again. It's a familiar sensation at this point. Enter and exit your shoulder, dealing 7 points of slashing damage. However, as he lunges towards you, you notice that he doesn't look very good. It seems as though the damage that your spirit guardians have caused him is making fighting difficult for him at this point.
Good. Sorry, Steve, but fuck you.
Next up, we have our dragon boy, who I will also give a name. You know what? I am equal opportunity with names. This is Leo. And Leo is going to go for you again, Noah. And on a natural 20, I would assume he probably hits. Am I right?
Damn.
That
think I'm
sounds
right.
about right.
So Leo brings his great axe down, hitting you squarely in the middle of the chest and dealing you 18 points of slashing damage. How are you looking?
Not great.
Not great. Okay. All right. There is blood that is pouring from the wound. But you are still standing. And Tessa, it's your turn.
Hooray!
Hooray!
How's Steve looking? Is he looking good or bad?
How's Steve looking? Steve's look better for sure.
Cool.
Steve's definitely look better.
I'm gonna throw my Eldritch Maul dagger
Sure.
at the fool again.
Yeah.
Do my best. 17. Does that hit?
A 17 does hit, yes.
Hooray! That was this. And this guy. 7 damage.
7. Okay. As this bolt of energy hits Steve, he sort of stumbles backwards, and as he looks up, you see that his face has gotten very haggard. He is taking in shaking breaths. He is not dead, but he is very close. It's now the Dur's turn. I just call it the Dur because I like it. This creature once again turns and looks at you, Corwin. It has one track minded thus far in the fight and will not be changing. Oh, wait, he's in that sphere though, so he will take.
He is, yeah.
He will take. What? Sorry, is con save?
Whiz.
Whiz save?
I said whiz.
That's a 10.
That's a fail, so that's going to be 4d8.
So as he begins to lunge towards you, your satyrs start to encircle him and pluck and peck and chisel at the stone formation, dealing
17 points of radiant
17
damage
points of
again.
damage. Hell yeah. Cool. So, though he is hindered, he is still going to make that slam attack at you. That is an 20 dirty to hit.
Dirty 20 does hit.
You will be taking an additional 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
I will?
You will?
Ooh,
And I also need that con save from you, please.
no.
It's not going to matter.
Is Corbin down?
Yes.
Oh no!
Corbin's
Sorry.
down. All right.
That was
There
even
goes
with
the
like
heal.
extra temp points.
So as this creature slams its fists into the ground, it knocks you backwards and you are thrown against the table. Your head slams and you go unconscious. Amir.
Do we still have the D6 or that like gone too?
No, that's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And my spirit guardians are gone too. Everything is gone. Sadness. Thrill is gone.
I'm sorry. I'm just like conundrums now. Oh, you're
Tell me about it. I'm
Okay.
gonna roll death saves.
Immediately seeing him go down, I will just gasp, Corwin! And in that shock, the rage will drop.
Okay.
And I will let me see. Is it a I just want to make sure if I can freely drop rage or that there's a bonus action to do it. Rage is bonus action, you can rage, you gain advantage while raging. You rage and if you're not unconscious, overturn the ends of your own attack. That turns in. You can also okay as a bonus action. Okay, so no. So I will use a bonus action to drop it.
Okay.
Let go of the monster. Oh my
Okay.
God, I hope this doesn't hit me. And I know I might take a bunch of opportunity attacks, but I'm going to run on over the Corwin and cure some wounds.
Sure. So that's going to be an opportunity attack from 15. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
That does
Oh,
not.
dodge.
And then let's see, it's that's going to be a 19. Does that hit?
I'm going to use my reaction to cut them words. It's the last time I can do this.
All right, cut those words, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. So that is -5. So what was it? -5.
So that was a 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14.
That misses.
And what are those words that you say to this slasher as he lunges for you and you are running to save your friend who has just fallen to the ground?
It's not even more so of just cutting words, more so like, even though I'm not raging, there's this new type of emotion that he is expressing as he turns around with this just look of distress as he goes, "Get away from me!" And I'll just kind of, hopefully, like that whole shock just kind of puts him off kilter as I just dodge and run up and slide down and immediately put my hands on top of Corin and
Yes.
cast Cure Wounds. And I will upcast it because I don't use my spell slots for anything else. And I have 2nd level. So I will do a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So that is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of healing.
Perfect. So Corwin, in a flash, you are knocked to the ground. Everything goes black. And suddenly, you're breathing again. And Amir is standing over top of you.
Get up,
Hello
Flip,
there.
Well, hello there.
Don't worry, we're not done with you yet. Wake up, my friend.
Oh, I fall asleep. That's on me.
Perfect. Amir, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'll just guard the prone Corwin as much as I can. I cannot rage because I just used it. I have 1 more rage left, so I will end my turn there.
All right. So the Zorn, which you have released, begins to lumber. It almost, it's as if the feet can be hands and the hands can be feet. It's almost as if it's cartwheeling over itself in a way. You don't really know
don't
which
like that.
extremities are what, but it does begin to move towards you, and let's see, 15.
Misses.
25.
It totally hits. And I'm not
14.
raging. That misses.
And a 24.
That hits. So these
All
are full
right.
damage. Ooh.
So as this thing slithers and cartwheels and lumbers over itself to reach you, it reaches towards you and it finds that spot in the base of your neck that it had been digging into and begins to just dig in a little bit more. And that's going to be 6 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
as well as 13 points of piercing damage as its, I don't want to say its face, its mouth sort of leans in towards you and rends your skin with its sharp teeth.
Ah! Oh, you piece of shit! Ah, that hurt!
And we are back up to the top, wherein we have our sweet baby poisoner, who is also going to go for you, Amir, as you have moved away from it and you are aiding your friend. Unfortunately, there's an awful lot going on, and as it lunges forward, it does not, its claws do not find purchase in your flesh. Lucky for you. Noah, you are back up.
Well, this is frustrating. I'm gonna try to shocking grasp my good buddy here.
All right.
'Cause I can't really do much until I get rid of him. That was almost certainly not going to hit, so I'm going to Tides of Chaos this and gain advantage on my roll. That's going to hit, because that's a 26.
Absolutely. And you are going for a bad dragon, correct?
Yes.
Leo.
So that is 2d8 of lightning damage. That is 14 points.
Okay. So this time, as the energy begins to crackle at the tips of your fingers, come on, come on, come on, come on, and it shoots forward directly into this creature that is standing almost directly in front of you. And he's looking a little bit worse for the wear, I gotta say. Is there anything else? Okay, I was gonna say, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Battle Cam, is there anyone who is right next to Amir who I can push towards the hag?
Ooh.
If I push someone away, I guess the only person I can push towards the hag is going to be the dwarf. I'm going to do it anyway.
Fuck it, do it.
If
You want, honestly, if you would like to push him into the table, I will let you roll 1d4 of bludgeoning damage.
Well, he's got to beat the DC 16 save.
If he has to beat it, then I'll make it a d6. Is it a con save, a dex save, a strength
It's
save?
a strength DC 16.
With that sweet little natural one, I don't think he's gonna beat it.
Whew, that was
Awesome.
So I will let you do a d6 of damage as well, as he is flung psychically into this table.
That is 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay. Amazing.
And
That
then...
is- Oh, yes,
I want to use
more.
my move. I'm doing my full turn here, Katie.
Yes, I am listening. I'm so excited.
Because he can't take reactions, I am running away from the Dragonborn.
Perfect. Amazing.
So Battlecam, get me the fuck out of there.
how
as far
ragdoll
away
he is.
as far away from people as I can get, please.
I like
Minimize. No. That looks like you're maximizing distance between me and bad guys. Get me the other way.
Yeah, there you go. Noah runs and hides in a corner immediately. Lovely. All right, so the hag. She is very one-track minded on Steve at this moment in time. But she is rolling like fucking shit. So she attempts to claw at her compatriot. And as he is being pushed into this table and things are a little bit wonky, the physics aren't physicking for her at this moment in time. And she misses dreadfully. That's going to bring us up to our Roach Lord, who, Tessa, does a 21 hit.
Yes.
How about a 9?
No.
No, all right. Once again, these two darts spring forward from the gnarled hands of this creature, and you are going to take 11 points of damage, 4 of which are piercing, the rest being poison.
Yuck.
How
Yuck.
you doing?
Hey, I'm hanging in there. I got one more heal out of Zeki's force field before passing out. So
Cool. All right, Corwin. You are muted.
First, I will unmute,
That's
and then I will stand.
okay. Stand up.
So that takes up half my movement,
It
which
does.
is fine. Totally fine. I am kind of miffed, though, that I lost my Spirit Guardians.
What can you do?
I mean, I could recast it, of course, but
I mean, you could.
I don't necessarily...
Is that what you want
There's
to
a
do?
lot of dudes near me right now. This
There's a
is
lot of
not
dudes
good.
near you.
I guess I will recast at 3rd level this time, Spirit
Okay.
Guardians. Wait, how many HPs do I have? That can't be...
12? How much did you give Corwin, Amir? You are also
I
muted.
think you are also... Yeah.
Whoops, sorry. I wasn't I believe I gave you 12 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to be good with that too.
Alright, so 12 hit points. Lots of dudes. Do I want to heal? Should I heal instead? How's everybody else looking?
I mean, I have a lot of HP, so I'm kind of almost half, but that's a lot. So
Okay. Because I could also do like a mass heal. Which I think... I think that might be the move. I'm going to cast at 3rd level Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
Which is going to give everybody, all of my friends, but not the hag, 3d8 plus 4 hit points.
Ooh, right now?
Yeah, right now.
Is it the same hit points for everyone? Do you roll it or do we roll it?
Yeah, I'll roll it really quick.
Yeah.
Corwin, you stand up, and as you stand, this great blinding gold light begins to emit from you, and all of you feel just a little bit better than you did a moment ago. By how much?
Big money, big money, big money.
Is 18 plus 4. 17. Oh my god, why do I keep getting 17s tonight? This is like the 3rd one in a row.
17's your magic number, baby.
Play that lotto.
This is number 17. Everyone gets 17 hit points back.
Hell yeah.
I want you to know that your healing's keeping me within like 1 hit point by the end of each turn.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Oh my god. All right. Anything else you would like to do, Corwin?
I think that covers all of the things I can do.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to wait for those spirit guardians for the next turn. Hopefully I don't die. I figured healing everybody at least would be better than some spirit guardians.
Steve?
Fucking Steve. Fuck you, Steve.
But you fuck Steve, am I right?
That's shirt. Making that a shirt.
Fuck Steve. Steve sees that you have stood up, Corwin, and he's going to charge at you with his battle axe. First one's a 14.
That misses.
Second one's a nat 20.
I guess that hits.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might hit. So that first swing comes down and cracks into the wood of the table. The second swing comes down and hits you directly in the stomach, and you take 14 points of slashing damage.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you good? How you doing?
I mean, I'm alive still.
Okay, all right. It's Leo's turn. Actually, wait, I should have. Sorry, hold on. I fucked up. I need to.
Oh no!
Oh no! I lost my dice. Ugh. Does a 22 hit?
This is against who?
This is against Corwin still because I realized that he's being
Yeah, 22 will also hit.
So that will be an additional 7 points of slashing damage.
Darn it.
Leo, since his prime adversary, are you down, Corwin, or are you still up?
I'm still up.
Okay, you're still up. All right.
But, like, not looking great.
Great. Since Leo's prime adversary has sort of fled to the corner, I think that Leo will turn on you, Amir.
Oh.
And he will does a dirty 20 hit.
Oh, yes.
And he is going to do, I've been just using the damage that they suggest, but I want to roll my own damage because fuck that. It rolled exactly the amount of damage that it says in the sheet. So it's going to be 9 points of slashing damage as this great axe breaks skin once again. You find that you have been stabbed and slashed many times in the last minute or so.
Urge to kill rising as my rage meter goes up.
Tessa,
Yes.
what you gonna do, baby?
Well, I'm gonna keep working on this dwarf. I'm gonna keep working on
Yeah. Keep working on that D, baby.
I'm working on that D. And I would very much like to hit him with some poison spray. So please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let's see. That's a 4.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh, that's
Actually, it's
gonna
a 6, but I assume it still hits.
Oh, that's still gonna hit. I gotta grab my things. So I'm just kind of like drifting my hand close to him
Yeah.
and like doing this little like puff, and like this noxious gas emits from my fingers
Ooh.
and hits him in the face. For 11 poison damage.
11 poison damage. So tell me what happens to Steve
If he
as Steve
dies.
dies.
Yes! Fuck you, Steve!
Fuck you, Steve.
Fuck Steve.
Hey, Steve. So Steve is like hit with this poison, and then just kind of like dramatically like hits the table, and like as the last breath of him falls out of his body, he just like claws and then is dead on the floor. Very dramatic, very
dramatic.
haha. And then like some energy from his death comes to me, and I am granted 11 temporary hit points.
Fuck yes, Rachel.
No way! That's fucking
Nice.
dope.
Ah, sometimes working with the fiend is good.
Sometimes it's good.
Only sometimes, though.
Sometimes it's good. All right. The Durr is gonna go. The Durr has one enemy. The Durr sees a singular humanoid as its adversary, and that humanoid is Corwin. So does and 19 hit.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness,
for sure.
Corwin.
For the
So
love
I
of
would
God.
like to use my reaction.
yeah, please.
Blow 2 of my last 4 sorcery points to
Yeah.
try to reduce that.
Okay.
That's -2. I think that doesn't help very much.
What's your AC,
My
Corwin?
AC is a 17.
All right.
Oh,
So as this creature once again, almost like you know when you're using like an exercise ball, like doing slams, it's very much that motion, but onto Corwin's head as opposed to just harmlessly on the floor. And that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage that are done to our sweet.
And
Darling
like the narcoleptic that I am, maybe it's just the
It's just sleepy time.
continuous brain bashing that I am getting tonight. I fall to the ground unconscious.
Just a sleepy boy. Sometimes
That's
it's
it.
hard. Sometimes you need a nap. Amir, you're up.
Okay. I look on over, and my rage was building, but I see that Corwin's fall again, and I just immediately start to like slink down, like, oh, God's not again. And then I will, remembering that I have a consecrating great axe as the weapon,
Yes,
was able
you
to
do.
find that. I say, pull out just somewhere hidden within my shirt, this long axe, and says, "Ah, there you are, friend. Let's actually show them how it's done." I kind of flip it around, and who's been focusing on Corwin?
It's our rock boy. It is the
Answer is
the
everyone.
Durr.
All right, I'm gonna slam down with 2 attacks onto our rock friend here.
Sure.
All right, so this weapon says I can use radiant, and it's 2d6.
2d6, sure.
Yeah, of radiant or fire damage, and
Cool.
I'm just gonna use radiant damage. And this is not an advantage because I'm not grappling him, so okay, that's going to be a 17 versus AC.
That just hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so that does, and it's, since it's not a sword, it's a great axe. It's actually 1d12. So
Hell yeah. Do that damage,
all right,
baby.
that is going to be 16 points of damage with
Okay.
2d6 of radiant damage. So that's going to be 9 more points. So 16 plus 9. 20.
Hell yeah. That's perfect. Don't mind me.
And-
I'm not using a calculator for this.
And then with the second attack, because I get 2 attacks, that is literally the same exact roll, 17.
Okay.
All right. So, and do I get to use this in addition whenever you would take an attack action during your turn? When you first become attuned, dice. Each time it hits. Perfect. So it's we're doing it again. All right, that's even more. So there's additional 10 points of damage. So wait, did I roll the first damage? Oh no, I didn't. Whoops. So that was the fire damage. Let me go ahead and roll the 12. Okay, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of slashing damage.
Amazing.
And an additional 12 from the fire. I mean, radiant.
Perfect. So you crack into this rock creature 2 times, and you are able to essentially light this great axe on great axe, right?
Great
Sword?
axe, yes.
Great axe. There we go. This great axe on fire, and it's beginning to sort of singe the rock, which is strange because that's not usually how fire and rock work, but that is what you are seeing in front of you. Anything else?
Bonus action. I'll look over and says, "Oh, Corin, get off your knees. You're blowing the fight." As I go ahead and cast a healing word as a bonus action. And I'll upcast it to level 2 because what else am I going to do with these spell slots? And do 2d4 plus 4, which is 4 and a 2, so 6 plus 4, 10 points of
10
healing.
points. I will take it.
All right.
This over here.
Oh. Damn it, I fell asleep again.
Yeah, you need to really get that checked out, Corin, especially during such a fight. Your mirror can't save you all the time.
All right. So we have the Zorn that I just rolled for. He is still directly behind you, Amir, and he still has a grasp on the nape of your neck. I just rolled. He got a 23 and a 24, and then the rest missed. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to do to adjust that, but I'm just going to kind of speed this along.
Yeah, I no longer have anything that can adjust.
So you are going to take 9 points of slashing damage from his claws, and an additional... Ooh. 18
I'm not liking that. Oh, no!
of piercing damage as it once again rends into you with its teeth.
I'm hurt, everyone. You see Amir fall to one knee with this flaming holy axe. I was like, oh, that one really hurt.
And seeing that, the poisoner is going to lunge forward. And 26. How's that for a hit?
That totally hits.
Sorry, 25. Does that make a difference?
Actually, no.
Doing 11 points of bludgeoning damage to you with its claws, and I'm going to need that con save from you again.
Don't remember, everyone, we have potions and shit in my bag. Just grab it whenever you're ready. A con save. I get those. Natural 20.
Amazing. So you are bloodied, you are battered, but the poison does not find hold in your bloodstream. For better or for worse, really, at this point, poison might be a better way to go. Noah, it's your turn.
Great.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So we have Amir and Corwin still in the middle of this mass, right?
Correct.
I'll get out of there as soon as I can.
I'm okay. I'm gonna try something and hope that it works.
Okay.
First, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my telekinetic shove to pull Amir towards me. 5 feet. Amir, you may resist it if you would like, but
Oh, no, Amir, take me.
Oh no!
Whoa! You took him away so hard. He's
You
gone.
got taken away so aggressively.
What happened to Omar?
Oh
Oh my god.
no!
I didn't
Jake,
think-
the fuck did you do to Omar?
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
You sucked Omar right out of the play.
Oh,
That
he's
wasn't
back.
the goal.
Yeah, it's not it was you boosted me so hard. You crashed everything.
But yes, I'd like to pull him here towards me
Sure.
by 5 feet. And I'm gonna holler at everyone else, move the fuck out of the way! And I'm gonna hold my action to drop an ice storm, which has a 20-foot cylinder that I can drop anywhere within 300 feet until my team can get to the point where they're not going to get hit by that if I drop it on the bad guys. Which is a bit of a risk because I might just end up missing the spell slot if they can't get out of the way.
That's also fair. Wonderful. Is there anything else you would like to do, Noah?
Nope, that's my bonus action. That's my action, and
Cool.
they better not fuck it up.
Excellent. So, next up, this hag who has up until this point been locked in combat with Steve, our friend Steve, who is no longer with us. R.I.P. Steve. Benjamin, who is the hag now closest to, as she is still unclear who is friend and who is foe, thanks to Noah, who has essentially... Whoa, what is happening on the screen? Hey Ben? Hey Ben?
Ben's having a moment. Rest in peace, Steve.
Like I get to play too.
Who is closest to the hag right now? Is it one of ours or is it one of theirs? Hello. That's not the hag. Oh, is that the? Are you saying the Rock Boy is closest? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I think that is the nonverbal communication that we are currently receiving. So as she does not understand who is with her and who is against her, she is once again going to whoop, whoop. She's going to hit this living rock formation with 3 spheres of black energy, dealing 7 points of damage. And as these hit this thing directly into its runes and sort of crackle with black and blue energy, this Dur has seen better days, friends. He is not on death's doorstep yet, but if a rock can look pallid, he does. Next up, we've got our roach. He is going to go... Corin, are you up or down?
I mean, I'm awake.
You're awake. All right. You know what?
I'm on the ground, though.
I think that Amir appears to be the bigger threat at this point in time, as he once again pulls out his 2 daggers, and we have a 25 to hit. No, 24 to hit, and a 20 to hit. How do those do?
Let's see. I'm about to go down. Probably. We'll see.
All right. So the first is going to be 6 points of piercing damage plus an additional 12 points of poison damage as these claws rend their way into your flesh. Not claws, sorry, daggers. He has daggers, other guy has claws. I can keep my NPCs straight. Don't even worry about it.
12 was my current hit point, so at least I look pretty. And I kind of fall down to the ground, just sprawled out, this great axe in my hand, still flaming.
All right. Corwin, you are up next.
Feed me a potion.
Seeing my friend on the ground like that, you are completely unconscious, right?
Oh, yes.
Amir? Okay. But your bag is right next to you, right? You had it like slung on your side or your back.
Yeah, little fanny pack on my side.
Oh, perfect. DM, I'd like to unzip his fanny pack.
Oh, okay.
And
That's very well, friend.
As an action, I would like to give Amir one of these healing potions.
So we have 4 potions of healing, 1 greater potion of healing, a vile potion of heroism, and 1 potion of invisibility. Just letting you know what's in it.
Let's give you the greater, so that way you can get back on your feet with a little bit of substance.
Okay. That is, what is it, like 3d4 plus 2 or something like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to roll that? Or do you want to roll that?
No, you can roll that. But then, DM, I'd also like to
44.
grab another one of these potions. And if I can't take it myself this turn, I'd like to at least, have it on my person.
Sure. Yeah, I will say your action is giving the potion to Amir, but you can absolutely pick it up and hold on to it for next round.
That's
Okay,
18
would that-
points of healing?
How many?
18 points of healing. 44
Oh,
plus
perfect.
4.
Awesome.
But
And then-
Owen, maybe remember to move out of the way.
Yeah, poor Noah. It's just like, I told you to move! Why?
And then, I guess, I still haven't stood up, right?
No, you're not.
Alright, but I did use an action. Did holding on to a second potion count as a bonus, or...
You can
what are
still
you
take a
doing with
bonus
that?
action. I am
Alright.
nothing if not loving, kind, and gentle.
That is not true on so many counts. But I will use my final... Oh, that feels so horrible. No, I won't do a final, but I will use a second level spell slot for, a prayer of healing.
Okay.
Giving everybody, all of my friends, 2d8 plus 4 hit points.
Cool. And would you... Oh,
Wait a second. I don't think I can do that. Nope, that's a full...
action.
Yep.
Zeki, have
Never
you... Corwin, have you stood up?
I have not stood up yet.
Okay. Do you plan to stand up and move?
I do plan on doing that. But I first wanted to give myself some hit points. So I guess with a bonus action, with that I have to do healing word.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give myself. Actually, no, healing word. I can do that for everybody. Nope,
Isn't
just
that a
me.
mass healing word? Yeah.
Nope, just me. So that's 2d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So I give myself 9 hit points.
Okay.
Then I stand up, which takes
After your
15
movement.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have 15 more feet to get out of the way. Let me get a better look at this map. Can I kind of dive out of the way towards the front of the stage? In between these two
Yeah.
monsters?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
towards Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to do that. Yes, that is exactly at battle cam.
Cool. Perfect. That will bring us to Leo, who sort of looks around and sees that the only...
Wait, but
Really
did that
viable-
trigger the ice storm?
What?
Have we triggered the ice storm?
Well, so Amir is still there.
Oh, I can't see where Amir is.
So it is
Oh.
up to you if you would like to trigger the ice storm while Amir is still there.
I set the criteria.
Okay, all right. But Leo does look down and sees that Amir is really the only viable option. And
I mean, looks like he's dead, or could pretend to be dead.
I mean, you did just get healed up and breathed back into life, so
Very true.
22 to hit.
That's
As this
it.
great axe comes down and slashes at you where you lay on the ground and does 15 points of slashing damage to you.
I'm about to go back down again.
Tessa,
That's it. Oh, thank goodness.
that's it. That's all he does. Just one hearty swing and a stab.
Love it. Cool. All right. Here we fucking go.
Here we fucking go.
I'm gonna try and reach out my blue crackling energy again.
Yeah.
To this big nasty boy. This big one.
Big nasty boy. Are you which
The
which
big nasty boy between Leo and Corwin?
the Zorn?
Yeah, the big Zorn
Yeah.
guy.
Okay. Sure.
So I'm gonna give that a try.
Okay.
And hope for the best.
Sure.
18, 19, 20, 20, 24.
Could have gotten a limb and say yes, absolutely.
I'm okay. So here's what's gonna happen. This beam of crackling blue energy lifts up out of me, arcs down onto this Zorn, forming sustained arc of lightning. Because I'm a warlock and all my spells get cast at the highest level, they're gonna take 24 lightning damage, please, and thank you so
Holy
much
shit.
for
Amazing.
joining us today. So there's that.
That's fantastic. All right, Tessa, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No. Wait, what else? Does this continue? Okay, cool. So I have to stay here. So I'm holding it.
Okay.
Because if nothing changes, they gotta take more damage their next turn.
Okay. Feeling and seeing that, our stone giant friend, or enemy as it may be, is going to move towards you, Tessa. And rolls a natural 20.
Boo!
As it brings its fists down onto the table where you stand. So that's gonna be 24 points of bludgeoning damage as it brings both fists onto your head. How you looking?
That's dumb, but I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. Good.
I disagree, but that was most of my temporary hit points.
Okay. All right. So Tessa's okay. Amir, are you up or down at this point?
So I'm alive with 3
You're
HP.
alive.
but
Okay.
I cough up blood. Am I like I can't quite tell. Am I surrounded? Like
You are relatively surrounded at this point in time, I would say. Yeah.
okay. What I really want to do would be to attack, but that's what? How many? Oh man. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to just use half my movement to stand up. Damn it, can't do some super slashes. So what I instead do, knowing that Noah was planning something, will kind of pop myself up in a fashion and use my action to disengage and run back.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I guess as far back away from this area that he supposedly will be icing over.
Okay. Does that get everyone out of there? Well, no, Tessa's still there.
I think she's engaged, but I think she's clear. I think I can drop a 20-foot cylinder on top and hit the bad guys and not hit my own team.
Drop it, Noah.
Drop it like it's hot.
like it's happening.
Battle cam, if you could confirm, but I'm pretty sure that I can drop a 20-foot cylinder that will fuck up multiple bad guys.
I don't. If you want to avoid Tess, I don't think you can get all of the bad guys, but I will let Battlecam confirm.
It may not be all of them, but
Watching it move around, like, how can we make this work?
that's the one.
Someone's outside. Or are they all in? They might all be in.
And is everyone else safe?
Yeah, priority is saving our people. Getting whoever I can is the bonus.
Let's see. 5 of 6 baddies. Okay, so you got 5
All right.
out of 6 of them. Which one is out, Battlecam? Just so I know who I'm not taking hit points away from. Are they rolling saves at all?
They
or...
roll a dex save first.
Okay. They roll a dex save. Okay, Roach guys save. So,
It's not the best damage I've done. Sorry, folks.
well, the first roll's a nat 1.
Ooh, nice.
Then we got a 14. Sorry, what am I trying to beat?
16.
So that's a fail. That's a fail. This is a fail. Ooh. That was a cock. That was not 20. And then that's a save. All right. So 3 fails.
So those who fail first get pelted with 10 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
which is reduced to half that for those who succeeded,
Okay.
as ice begins to fall from the top of the theater. But then those who failed take an additional 11 points of cold damage.
Interesting. 11 points.
And again, halved for those who succeeded.
So I'm going to start at the bottom. So as you unleash this icy storm, the first things that you notice are both the Rockman and the Zorn fall to the ground, and I would like you to describe how they die.
Nice, sweet.
Just big chunks of ice fall down out of the sky and smush them. They're just gone.
Okay, amazing.
It's supposed to be an ice storm, but it's really just huge chunks.
Fantastic. So, everybody else who succeeded, do they take anything additional, or are they just those 10 points?
It's just the 10 points
Fantastic.
total.
All right. So, with that, 2 of these combatants are eliminated.
Nice. Before the end of my turn, I do want to use healing word to heal
Yes.
myself.
Sure.
That's
got it.
all. Just okay. But then after that, I'm done.
Okay. Perfect. Next up, we have the Poisoner, who is still alive. And I believe that the person who's closest to him is that Corin or Amir? I can't tell. Who is that?
Sorry,
Little baby?
one other thing.
Yes.
The
think
woman, the hag,
Yes.
survived, right?
Yes.
So she has to make another attempt at breaking the enemies abound.
Oh, okay. And that's a charisma?
16 intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay. She fails.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right. But that being said, our Poisoner is going to turn towards Corwin and bare his teeth, seeing that 2 of his friends have been murdered by ice, which is unexpected.
Oh, but we just got acquainted. You're just cheating on me already?
So that's a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. Fantastic. So this creature reaches out with these claws, and Corwin, who is emboldened by the ice and the snow that he has seen defeat two of these incredibly strong enemies is able to just glance out of the way. That is Noah's turn, who seems like you just went, but technically you did not.
All right. There's only so much I can do from where I am.
Sure.
So I'm who's closest to me?
It looks like it's the roach.
The roach is closest to me. I
Yes.
haven't fucked with the roach yet.
Fuck with the roach.
I'm gonna go try to shock and grasp the roach
Okay.
because I am beginning to run a little bit low on spell slots, which I
Sure.
don't love.
All right. Let's see how it goes.
That is a 16 to hit.
A 16 does hit, indeed.
Excellent. That is 8 points of lightning damage.
8 points of lightning damage. Amazing. Anything else you'd like to do?
So I have to be right up next to him for that
Yep. Yes, you
battle
do.
cam, and I'm gonna shove him.
Okay. Which
Take
way
it
are you
away
shoving
from me.
him?
5 feet away from me.
Cool.
Get out of here.
All right. Perfect.
Get thee to a nunnery.
The hag, once again, blank, sort of soulless eyes as her next adversary has been defeated. She spins her head around to look for the next closest person, who I believe is our sweet dragonborn friend Leo. And by sweet, I do mean terrifying, undead, and dripping flesh. And she is going to make a claw attack at him, which does hit. Oh, hold on a second. What was the save DC for your thing, Noah? For the hag?
16.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. And she is going to do. Holy shit. Holy shit. So she reaches out towards this dragonborn with her crackling claws, and it's almost as if she is slashing with claws, of course, but it almost feels as though her claws are drawing the life energy out of this creature. And you watch this dragonborn who has been strong and who has been fighting and has gotten a bit bloodied essentially have it. It's almost as if all of the water was sucked out of his body, and he begins to shrivel, and he shrivels, and he shrivels, and he shrivels, and as her claws dig deeper and deeper, he turns to dust and falls onto the floor.
Ah.
And the dragonborn is no more.
I don't like him anyway.
It's our Roach Lord's turn. He, I think, is closest to Tessa, unfortunately. I'm sorry. And he still has his 2 small daggers out. He is going to 21. Does that hit?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. So you are going to take 7 points of piercing damage and an additional 9 points of poison damage.
Boo.
As this dagger punctures your skin and unleashes a bit of its stinging poison into your flesh. Corwin, you're up.
Little old me?
Oh, you.
All right. Well, since I was able to get out of the way before that big ice shaft.
Yeah. Tell me more
um,
about the big shaft.
Well, the big shaft of ice
Wow.
really concerned me. But now this poisoner is next to me.
Yeah,
if
he
I
is.
see correctly, right?
You do.
And they're like one of the only ones left.
Yes.
So I feel like the only thing left to do is to grab my flame tongue greatsword.
Please grab that sword.
grab the sword, and start swinging with it.
That sword be swanging.
Damn, y'all, we get nasty late at night, don't we?
I know, right? Ooh, the
Just trying to
filter
bring
is
some
off.
levity to the situation. That's all.
So that's an 18.
An 18 does hit. Who just got inspiration? I know someone got inspiration, but I can't see who.
You got disadvantage, DM.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Yes, an 18 does hit.
Excellent. And I will also add a divine strike to that for an extra D8.
Cool. Yeah, tell me how much damage you do.
That is going to be 13 points of slashing plus 2d6 of fire damage that I'm going to add now.
Yeah,
And then 1d8 of radiant. Adding an additional 9 points total.
Okay.
So that is 22 points total.
Hell yeah. All right. This poisoner almost squawks in pain as you solidly tear through more than half of the health that it has left with that single swipe. Amazing. Anything else?
I think I'm gonna have to go into my bonus actions again and cast another healing word on myself.
Okay.
At second level,
Okay.
just because I am like still not where I want to be in terms of health.
Sure.
Let me do that. So that is an extra 8 points, which I think gets me out of like one round of insta death.
That's good. I mean,
You know,
we
at
take
least for
the
this
wins we
round,
can
I'm not
get,
gonna die.
for sure.
And that'll be my turn.
Tessa, you're up, baby girl.
Hooray! Where's the roach? Is he around? How close is he to me?
The roach is Ben, do you mind shaking the roach? There he is. just shake the roach for me real
Shake
quick.
that roach. Yeah, can you shake that roach? Come on, shake that roach. How many feet away is that roach?
Looks like it's maybe 5 or 10.
Join the fun, not Tessa.
Cool. I'm gonna do the thing with my hand.
Where's Schlib? We're like doing all these musical lines.
I know. Do
Was
the
that
thing.
10 little feet? Sorry, I can't see the numbers.
It is 9.5 little feet.
Oh, perfect. All right, so your little friend needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. That's gonna be a 19
Fuck,
plus 1. So
Well, that doesn't do anything. So
So Tessa, you crackle this energy out, and it's
This
just kind of
little puff of
little.
this puff of poison just kind of goes.
But it was a
goes out.
very cute attempt, and
It's okay.
I
It's
personally
cute.
appreciate
It's a cantrip. I can do it again. Who gives a fuck?
For sure, yes. All right, this poisoner is back up. Unless there's anything else you would like to do.
No, that's all I got.
So you got. Can you shake the poisoner for me? All right, so he is still on Corwin. Great. So he again is going to claw at you. That is going to be a 23 to hit, which I believe does hit. And that is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And I would also love if I could get a Constitution save from you. You're muted. I don't know if you know that.
Talking to me?
He's stabbing you.
Yes, I need a con save from you, and you've already taken 7 points of damage, sweetie.
Ew, gross. That is a 17. Or
17.
16.
16 is still good. So, oh, I have really fucked up.
Don't say that.
I have really fucked up. Going forward, I will unfuck myself, but you guys should have been taking more damage this whole time. It's fine.
Lies.
Oh my goodness, Liza Minnelli's.
So
Cool.
he reaches out with his poisoned claws. He does manage to swipe you, but you do not succumb to the poison. And Noah,
I'm a shoot at people.
you're a shoot at people. I like that.
Actually, yeah, I'm a shoot a chaos bolt at whatever's closest to me.
Cool. I think that would be the roach. Yeah.
Wait, don't I go before Noah?
Yeah, he should be going at the end of the round.
Oh.
Or
did
you're
I
right.
see you at the end? Wait. No, wait. No, you go in the middle, don't you?
I rolled a 5 or 4.
Oh.
So it should be
Oh.
the very last.
I lost you in my combat tracker. That's why. Yes, you should go.
Mia has been lost, but he was found again.
You are found.
Okay, I would like to. All right, so I have a lot of strength, and what I want to do is do a running long jump over Noah, and I essentially am trying to get behind the poisoner to kind of do like a jumping slash. Now it's equal to my strength, which is currently a 19. So I'm sorry, 21. So I could do 21 feet.
Yeah.
And that's enough to like kind of jump up and just leap smash.
Cool. Let's see.
Is it good to go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go for it.
sweet. So I want to just kind of stand up and say, I've had enough of you. You attack me, then leave me to attack someone else? Oh, my friend, not today. And I jump up with the axe, ignite it so it is flaming, and I will go ahead and rage
Cool.
while I do this. And go ahead and roll my attack. Okay, that is going to be an 18 versus AC.
And 18 does hit.
Okay, so for the first attack, that is going to be first the D12. That is not a D12. Okay. 14 points of slashing damage.
Woo!
Igniting the fires to do 2 additional D6. That's 6.
So tell me how you absolutely obliterate this poisoner.
Okay, I go into a wild rage after he just been stabbing me, and then finally leaves me. So I'm a little jealous as I go. We put all that animosity into the slash. I jump up, and this kind of like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy when he's like kind of flying in the air with this large axe before kind of slashing across, decapitating him instantly, and superhero landing right in front of Cora.
So you, boom, land on the ground, look up. It's where there's a gentle breeze, making your hair and cloak flutter a bit. Amazing. So Noah, that now is actually you.
Well, is there anyone nearby? I still get 2 more attacks.
Oh, you've got the
Let the man rage.
the roach.
Yeah. All right,
Got the roach.
Swing at the roach. For my
Fucking
second
swing at
attack.
that baby.
Now this says, according to the axe, if I decide to use the second, there's another small little blade at the bottom of the axe. If I use that, I can then proceed to make a third attack with it.
Sure.
All right, and natural 1s and 20s do not affect this.
Cool.
All right, so that's going to be a 21.
21. That definitely is gonna do it.
All right, that's going to be a little bit weaker than that one. It's going to be a D8 instead. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Now 11 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
And then I have to use that same one again to attack a third time. That's a 19 plus 7. So that should hit. And that is going to be, 2d6 for the first one. That's 7 points of fire damage, and then for the last one is 4, 10, 16, 7, 18 points of damage.
18. Hoo hoo hoo. Okay. Cool. All right.
Okay, and with that, I end my turn. Samir's just kind of just emanating just animosity.
So the hag is up, and you have put yourself in between her and who she was attacking. So let me just make sure I've got this right.
And it's not Noah's turn, right?
No. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Did I miss Noah's turn? I missed Noah's turn. It's been like almost 3 hours. My brain is no longer doing brain things. Noah, what do you want to do?
I want a chaos bolt
Sure.
at whoever's closest to me.
It's definitely the roach.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yup. That's a big ol' yup.
And that's gonna be oh, well, actually, this all sort of works out because on the one hand, I rolled a 5 on my d6 and I rolled 2 1s on my 8s, which is unfortunate because it means it takes a total of 7 damage. But because I've rolled the same number on both d8s, the chaotic energy leaps from one target to a different creature of my choice within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
So the roach takes 7,
7, okay.
and then I have to make another attack roll against.
I think the hag's the only one left up, right?
Yes.
That is a 22 to hit.
A 22 to hit. I would have to say that that is going to do it.
And that is a total of 16 points of damage.
16, okay.
And I'm dropping concentration on
Ooh. All right.
on my spell because it doesn't really matter at this point.
Okay. Fantastic. So this hag, her eyes, the grayish glow sops away, and she is suddenly very alert and very aware and kind of takes in what has been done and what she has done. And she is going to turn to you, Amir,
Oh,
and does a 19 hit.
yes, it does.
19 hits.
Wait. I have my last 2.
Your last 2?
I've got my last 2 sorcery points.
Sure.
Needs to be below 16. Below 16.
It drops by 4.
Yeah!
So 15. Hell yes. So this black and gray ichor springs forward from her hand. And as it does, Noah, what do you say to make the spell go slightly awry?
Oh no, it's not a spell. I'm not saying anything. This is just me
Oh, this is just-
twisting.
Oh, you're just spending luck. Okay. So as it springs forward, it Noah sort of narrows his eyes, and you watch the beam bend just a bit to the right to arc past you, Amir. That brings us to Roach Boy, who I believe is still closest to Corwin. Is that correct? Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, it
So
should be.
we've got a 20 and we've got a 24. I'm assuming that both of those do hit you. And you take. Ooh, I'm just gonna do them both. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Come on, I just healed up.
26 points of both piercing and poison damage as this thing brings both daggers simultaneously into the side of your abdomen. Are you up?
So as this happens to me, I get these stabbing pains in my gut as my eyes close and I fall bent over unconscious a third time in this combat.
Corwin cannot fucking stay awake.
You're the healer, god damn it, gods damn it.
I've done so much healing too.
Corwin, can I have a death save, please?
Oh, sure. I mean, sure.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Let me just
Putting it in the universe.
how do you roll for death save? Is there like a
It's
roll
just a
thing?
D20. You just roll it a straight D20.
Oh, okay. There's not like a thing for
There's
it?
not like, I think there might be, but if you just roll a straight D20, that'll do the same thing.
All right. No. No.
What'd you get?
Wait, no, what? Not natural 1. Don't tell me it was a natural 1.
It was a natural 1.
No! It's 2.
Oh,
Check-
oh,
chat,
oh,
chat.
battle kit. You got advantage. You got advantage in chat.
Oh shit.
Oh. Yay, chat. Mm.
All right, so let me roll that one more time. That's an 18.
Oh.
Okay. So that is a save. Tessa, you are up.
Oh my glorb. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna point at this roach hanging out, and this roach is gonna do me a wisdom save throw, please.
Okay. Let's see.
How many
See how
creatures are
wise
left?
he
The
is.
roach and the hag?
And the hag, yes. That is a 2.
2. Okay, great fun for me to do. So very suddenly, this roach is now being surrounded by the sounds of dolorous bells, as I am sending it some Toll of the Dead. And this
Nice.
guy is taking damage. Yes.
How much? Tell me how much juicy damage. It is almost midnight. I am completely incapable of saying anything besides juicy damage.
This
Juicy
juicy necrotic damage is going to be 10 points.
Woo!
Please and thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got warlocks. They're kind of garbage, but they get a lot of good cantrips. If you play it right.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Like,
All right. So this creature bends over, grasping onto. I don't know, where do cockroaches hear from? I don't think that they have. Do they have ears? Someone tell me. Do cockroaches have ears? But grasps onto wherever it processes sound from. Maybe it's like a sensory thing on the skin. I don't know. Grasps something, and hunches over and takes quite a chunk of its remaining hit points in damage. Amir.
Man, Corwin again. How are the enemies looking?
So the roach is looking real bad. The hag, you guys didn't do much work to the hag. So she is still fairly up and fairly angry.
I just hit her pretty hard.
You did just hit her pretty hard, but in the scheme of the battle,
All right, well, I'm not going to drop my range as the last time, but instead I'm going to just look down over at the Corwin and says, oh, not again, and just pick up his body and just use my action to take out a potion, just shove it down his mouth and shake him like, wake up! You get 2d4 plus 2 healing.
so Corwin, once again, blackness. And then suddenly, Amir screaming in your face, wake up! Wake up! And you're alive again.
You can roll that. Actually, I'll roll the 2d4 plus.
Yeah, you could roll the 2d4. I feel like you definitely earned it.
Okay, that is 6, 7, 8. Then I
Anything
kind
else?
of.
Oh, gods! This has to stop happening.
And then I guess with a bonus action, I just want to make sure I can indeed do this. It says you gain 10 feet of aura, bonus action each of you. Yeah. So I will use my bonus action to kind of turn around with crackling blue electric eyes and says, "You hurt my friend, and now I'll hurt you. I call upon the power of lightning," and strike the axe down and
Hell yeah.
do. I'll need, I guess, the poisoner to make a deck saving or take
The roach, you mean?
I'm sorry, yes, the roach.
Yeah.
The roach. I have to make a dex
19.
save. 19 succeeds. So instead, he takes half of 6. Damn it. So 3.
So 3. This roach with hands on antenna, thank you, Balor, sort of looks up just in time to dodge out of the way of this lightning blast, but it is looking fucked up, I believe is the technical term. All right, that brings us to the night hag, who once again hisses and looks at you, Amir, as you still seem to be the biggest threat. And that rancid ichor shoots once again from her hands. Does a 19 hit?
This is so you said Amir?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yes, it does. So the way that this works, let's see.
But I am raging, so at least Alonzo's
Well, I don't know if that's really gonna help you here right now.
Oof.
Oh God.
No.
As you feel this corrosive energy enter your body, it feels like you are burning from the inside outwards. And your strength decreases by 9.
No! My muscles, they just deflate.
Yeah, just like all those days in the gym just shrivel to nothing.
It just looks shocked. This is the worst. This is the worst for Amir.
But that is all that she can do in this moment in time. And the roach, the roach lord is back. I maintain it really sounds like I'm talking about incels when I say roach lords. He is going to go for, you know what? He's going to go for Amir because he just watched his friend knock you down a peg, and he would like to get on that train. Does a 19 hit? I think it does. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
My strength is still 16 though, so
yes,
I'm stronger than most.
And a 17. Does a 17 hit?
17, yeah, hits.
It hits. All right. So let me just roll the damage, and I'll tell you exactly what happens.
I might be out, but let's see.
So this roachling lord springs forward and slashes quickly across your abdomen in 2 strikes, dealing you 12 points of damage, 7 of which are poison damage. So if you are raging, that
is not halved, but the other one is. So I am just up with a couple hit points.
and you hear a soft chittering in your ear as it goes by. Corwin, that's you, baby.
All right, I'm gonna stand up for like the 10th time tonight. And then I think the Roachy boy is the closest thing to me.
I would agree with that. Yep.
So I'm going to try to crack its carapace.
Please crack it. Science words.
Some of us have 1 HP.
Come on, this is disgusting.
What happened?
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
I'm just gonna leave you dead.
I can only put so many dice in jail. Like, I don't know what to do.
Oh my god. So what were you attempting to do to this thing?
Attack it with my flame tongue greatsword.
So, I mean, I have to say, Corwin, you have been up and down and up and down and up and down, and going that close to the brink of death and back that many times is incredibly disorienting. So as you stand up, after Amir has just screamed directly into your face, you rear back with this sword and you bring it down a full 180 degrees from where you were trying to land it. Is that your turn?
I feel like I really need to just keep healing myself.
Okay.
I'll do another healing word using. I'll just use a first level this time.
Okay.
Giving myself 1d4 plus 4.
Cool.
So give myself an extra 5. Bringing me to 13 hit points.
Okay. Cool. Tessa.
Yeah. Where's the guys? Where are they?
There's a
We
roach
got-
and a hag.
We got a roach and a hag. All right, I'm gonna go classic warlock shit and try and hit them both with an eldritch blast.
Fuck yes.
Unnatural 21.
For both of them? Or is it-
Yeah, the beams are the same. So
Okay. Then yeah, that absolutely hits for both of them.
hooray! I'm gonna roll their damage. 5 damage. to
5 damage.
them.
As that bolt collides with this roachling lord, he stumbles backwards and looks up and his eyes flash at you, but he is doubled over in excruciating amounts of pain, and you all get the feeling that he is not long for this world.
As a free action, I'm gonna I'm gonna kill you and eat your strength.
We going dark this late.
All right, Amir.
Oh, okay.
I'm a warlock.
Amir with 1 hit point left. Amir is tired of these poisons and all this different, his deflated muscle. He just will just lift up this axe that he's still strong. He still has a 16. And will go ahead and just says, I've had enough of this. I am over this play. Amir just wants to go home now. And your enemy is way. And I want to slash down at the roach, hopefully ending its life. I'm going to recklessly do this. I got 1 HP.
Yeah.
I do have advantage.
Yeah. That's like so on brand. I love it.
All right. Dropping that natural 1. That is a 22.
22 absolutely hits, and I don't think you can not kill this thing.
Okay.
So tell me what happens.
Okay. It ignites with just flames, like turns from holy to just this red hot flames, and I just completely slice right through his head as it just cauterizes the wound in the process before the body slinks over and the head rolls. And I just I'm not done yet, and I will turn around and just take another swipe using the butt of it or the second blade, so it's 1d8
Yes.
instead, against the hag.
Cool.
Still reckless, so advantage.
Sure.
Okay, that is going to be a 19 versus her AC.
That does hit, yes.
All right, so that is going to be... Oh, good. 14 points of slashing damage, and for the flames, it is 8 points of flaming damage.
Ooh.
And then since I use the blade, the secondary blade, I get to roll a third time at advantage, reckless, and that is going to be a 19 versus our AC.
That also definitely is going to hit.
All right, that is going to be 12 points of slashing damage
Whew.
with
Okay.
7 points of fire damage.
Oh my god, Amir.
Bonus
All right.
action.
Okay.
Dex saving throw as lightning crackles out.
Fuck
Mary
yes.
is angry. Lord Raiden style, just flames and lightning just crackling all around
It's a
him.
17 for her dex save.
That is a save, so she takes half of 2, so 1 point of damage.
Whew.
Is that one little static zoom?
Just a slight like static shock that raises the hairs on her arms a bit. Amazing. With that, Noah, we are back to you.
I am going to close on her
Yeah.
for a shocking grasp.
I've got to say, you are all absolutely flanking at this point in time, so everybody can roll with advantage.
That's a 27 to hit
27. Yeah. Yup.
and 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Hell
And
yeah.
she doesn't get any reactions for the rest of the round.
Okay. Fuck yes. It is her turn. Seeing and feeling that, I think Amir, she is going to turn towards you. As you just absolutely fucked her shit. That is a 25 to hit.
That is it. I have 1 HP, so
Oh.
she's going up and down.
So she lunges towards you, and with her long, almost bestial claws, she lands directly on you, tearing into your chest, and you are down.
Ah! There are potions in my bag, and I just fall down to the ground.
Corwin, let's go.
Oh my gosh, here we go. I step over all the bodies, I guess. I'm gonna have to. There's so many
I
people
think
on
you
the
have
floor.
to.
I was just
So
looking at
many
me like, there's a
people.
lot of corpses. Wow, wow,
Right?
wow, wow.
You did work.
I did a lot of falling. That's what I did. But with all that falling that I did do, I will say that I am going to, do the tried and true. I'm going to try to attack.
Okay.
Don't fuck this up, Corin.
You are
Yeah.
advantaging. You're advantageous.
I got an 18.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that is plus and a D8 because divineness. So that's going to be a total of 28 points of damage.
Okay. As this happens, the hag looks at you and you see for just a moment that dark light behind her eyes flicker. As if it's about to go out, but at the last second, she clings on to what's left of her life. Tessa, it's your turn.
Well, Did you say we get advantage for flanking?
I
Cool.
did say that.
Cool. I'm
so kind.
I'm gonna hit her with both bolts of my Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
That's
love
my
it.
plan.
Okay.
Boop. With advantage. 16.
With advantage, 16 does not hit.
Ah.
So both of your bolts sort of arc outward and collide directly behind her head, almost as if they were about to smush on either side, but just missing it ever so slightly. Anything
I'm
else?
really bad at adjusting for space while I'm on
Yeah.
this table.
It's hard.
It's just a little bit further away than I am.
All the food is in the way.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Do I have any bonus actions that I can do? I mean, it says I have 2 weapon fighting as a bonus action.
I mean, do
So-
you want to?
yeah, I'm gonna grab 2 of my daggers.
Okay. Yeah. Heck
And
yeah.
I'm gonna hold on. How does that work again when I do that? I do that and that.
Yeah, you get to make another attack with a melee weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my melee attack. With
Are you
advantage.
still empowered by your...
Has it been
Are you?
longer than a minute?
That's a great question. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. No, it hasn't. Because
It hasn't been a minute.
I want you to use your fucking tattoo. How was that?
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, there's so many more opportunities.
You got the damn thing like 4 sessions ago. You deserve to use it.
Yeah. Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit if 16 did not hit.
No, and you just see like the 2 daggers with the tendrils, like the Eldritch Blast went behind her head and the tendrils went in front of her head, and I'm just like, fuck!
Amir, can I
And
get that?
Tessa's gonna hop behind the table.
Okay, that's fair. That makes sense to me, honestly.
Like, fuck. Can't.
Fuck! And Tessa just hides under the table. Amir, can I get a death save?
Sure, I get advantage. It was given to me by.
That's so kind.
So thank you so much.
No, the PCs aren't supposed to be able to use their channel redeems, but I'll let it slide since it is after midnight and I would like to wrap this up soon.
Oh,
I don't see that written in the rules anywhere, Katie.
We have said it before. I will say it again here, but yes, you can have advantage.
Sweet. All right. So that definitely passes, but I'm going for that nat 20. No.
All right.
1 success.
One save. Noah, you're up.
I'm gonna go try to zap her again.
Go Zapper.
That's a, what is it? 16 to hit, 18 to hit, 18 to hit.
18 does hit. Tell me how you destroy your final enemy, because I don't think, unless you can deal 1 point of damage, that there is any shot that she
Just for
survives.
shits and giggles, I rolled the dice and I got maximum damage.
Oh,
obliterate.
yeah, fuck yeah. Tell me what happens.
So I am going to walk over to her. I'm going to put my hands on her face, and I am going to say from the depths of my heart, fuck you. And electrocute her.
Amazing. As this wave of energy exits from your fingertips directly into the skull of this hag, you smell burning flesh as she falls to the ground, and you are out of combat.
I would like to go try to stabilize Amir by stuffing a potion down his gullet.
I would say
Yes.
that that is absolutely something that you can do. I don't know if this is exactly the music I wanted, but this is what we're getting. I clicked a random thing, and this is where we ended up. And it's after midnight, and I feel punch drunk as shit. So,
Omar,
four
choose
of you.
potion to give yourself.
We just have regular potions, so 2d4 plus 2.
Amir, as you stand back up, bloodied and battered. Okay, I can't do it with this music. This music is too much.
I can't even hear it.
I can hear it.
Let's go with this. This feels better. So the 4 of you stand up amid the carnage. There are bodies strewn across the floor, and as the fighting dies down, everything else comes back into focus as well. All of the king's men and all of the many at this point dead Underdark soldiers. And you watch almost like a movie that has been projected, the final scene of the play. And Tessa and Amir, you watch as projections of yourselves walk out from your bodies to enact the final moments of this show, wherein Andrea and Deimos are reunited and the Underdark is overthrown.
Oh, this is the end. This is the. Look at me. I mean, look at Deimos. Oh, he's so handsome.
You have a moment of respite. What's going through all of your heads right now? I'll start with Noah.
I'm never going back to New York.
Corwin.
Oh, another show knocked dead.
Jesus, Amir.
Is Amir still at -5? Well, -5 strength, or did that come back?
No, we'll say that has gone away.
Okay, he's just like, oh my goodness, oh you're back. Oh my goodness, this is all he's thinking.
That's all he's thinking about. Great. How about you, Tessa?
Really wish I'd hit that hag. I would have loved to have eaten some of her health.
And as the four of you stand there and you hear the waves of applause from the audience, and you feel the effects once again of a short rest.
Yes.
Everyone, give me a quick insight check.
Jack of all trades. I have a little bit of that.
Insight
12.
check.
Ooh,
Insight
17.
check.
17.
Do we get to spend hit die because we're getting
Yes.
a short rest?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
There's no way that.
Tessa got 13 on the
13.
insight.
Anyone who rolls above a 10 on the insight, you have deep in the pit of your stomach this nagging feeling. You know you heard a voice from outside of whatever this is. And you also know that people were murdered here. So although you feel this reprieve, this respite, this momentary jubilation at having vanquished what could have very easily been incredibly deadly foes, there is a part of you that can't relax just yet. And as those of you who rolled above a 10 have that realization, you feel a blast of energy come from the base of the stage, come from your feet. And could everyone please give me an intelligence save? Amir, with disadvantage.
Oh no.
If you remember that save you failed many sessions ago.
Okay, a 13 and a 12. So
13 to 12.
So with disadvantage, it comes to a 13. 'cause I plus
13.
one.
Okay.
7.
7.
4.
4.
14.
14. All four of you in this moment are stunned.
Oh.
You cannot move. You cannot speak. You hear the roars of the audience. You hear the chatter and clamor that comes with a show ending and folks getting up and talking about how much they loved it and talking about what they're going to do next. But the four of you cannot move. And as you stand there, glued to this stage, a swirling, inky blackness begins to creep up, almost like a mist. And it starts to coalesce at Tessa's feet. And as it coalesces, it begins to take form. And you see many grasping hands that begin to grab onto Tessa by the arms and by the legs and drag her down into the stage.
And we can't move, right?
You can't move.
Can we speak?
No.
Oh my.
And as this happens, you hear in your heads, well, wasn't that a wonderful show? And that's where we're going to end.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
no, Tessa, no. Has she been completely grabbed, or she's in the process? of being grabbed?
She has been submerged essentially in this blackness and dragged under the stage.
Oh no.
I had a real Adina Menzel and Wicked moment. And been eaten by the stage.
Oh my gosh.
And that was our second to last session. There's only one more
Only one
encounter
more.
left in this module.
Wow, that was quite the battle.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so above the curtain, above the stage. If anyone had died, they were going to essentially be given a second chance by whatever this thing is, and also given a level up. So Ben
I should have died.
Yeah.
Damn, you should let me die.
I know. When Ben gave you advantage, Ben knew about this, and I was like, "The fuck are you doing, Ben?" So.
Oh wow, so he's working
So-
against us.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna die. Ben, he rolled a natural 1. He was going to go to the place and get it's fine. It's fine. You know what? Ben saved you and fucked you all in the process. Yeah, but
I never
Ben,
liked
he
that
rolled a
guy.
natural 1. A natural 1 is instant death. He would have died.
No, it's two death.
Oh, it's two death saves.
death.
Oh,
But then
okay,
someone else
okay.
could have came and just stabbed him, and then
That's
he would
fair.
have been
That's fair. Okay. Well, regardless, that's what happened. I was kind of wondering. I was wondering if one of you died. I was looking forward to the moment that you all realized that if you just let them kill you, you would get a level up. But that didn't happen, and that's okay. So we will have to schedule a session for the final encounter of this module, and until then, Rachel, Omar, where can you be found? Jake, do you have anything to plug, even though I highly doubt it?
I can be found. Hi everyone, I'm Omar, aka Tail Weaver. I can be found on A Tale of D20s at A Tale of D20s on the social webs. You can catch our website www.ataleofd20s.com, and we're still going strong with our Starfinders, which was right before this on Tuesdays between 6 and 9, and then our Should Have Had a D8, where we have all these amazing guests from around the TTRPG universe come on. It will be kicking up in the middle of January, and we have a load of new guests that we've met along the way. And then finally, in February 5th, we are starting our campaign, our new campaign, Descent to the Void, Campaign 2, with many of the people here inside of this very game. So
I'm so
it should
excited.
be very exciting. But yep, check it all out at A Tale of D20s or my personal That's So Omar.
Rachel.
Yes, you can find me on all of the tubes in various ways under the handle at I am Rachel Quirky. I stream every Tuesday and Wednesday morning from 11 a.m. to 3. And I do hope that you look forward to, in the next coming weeks, my appearances here on Amateurish Productions in the long-term campaign and on A Tale of D20's Descent into the Void Season 2. So please look forward to those things and follow me on the internet.
Amazing. Zeki, do you have any plugs you want to throw out there?
I mean, I feel like all the plugs have already been talked about.
the plugs have been
between
plugged?
the AP campaign, the ATOD campaigns, plural, the natural ones, and Chaos Ladies. I mean, you can find me all over the tubes as well.
And my only plug is if you haven't listened to the episode of Screen Snark that came out this week, I guessed it. It's Rachel's podcast. It was great. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't know what you're pointing at. Are you pointing at me?
I was trying to point at you, but I'm backwards.
And we just talked about a bunch of TV and movies and fun shows. So you should absolutely check that out. Wherever podcasts can be found, I assume, is
Yes.
the correct
Where,
plug for that.
your preferred podcatcher. That's where it'll be.
Perfect. And then let's see. The only other stream we have this week is Thursday. We are supposed to be interviewing Balra again. However, she is not feeling great, so we are playing that by ear. And we will sort of see, what that brings. Otherwise, next week's schedule will be posted next week when my brain has the space to figure out what that's going to be. But until then, thank y'all so much, and we will see you next time.
Before we sign off, can I just say, Katie, amazing job. Amazing once again. You did such a good job DMing.
Absolutely.
This was so much
Thank
fun.
you.
We got to give big ups to our DM.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
not easy
you
doing
had
a
fun.
3-hour. Yeah.
I have such a bad migraine that I've had for about an hour and a half, so I'm
Oh,
glad
yeah.
that it went well because I kind of blacked out.
Kudos to you. Amazing job.
All right. Thanks, y'all, and I will see you later.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.